Yeah,
I,
that
I,
was me.
sorry, but
Really
that's
interesting
the
term
offense.
for that, being as
Yeah.
how what it's used to.
Let him
Yeah.
do whatever the fuck he wants.
A small kid
No,
wouldn't
sure.
suffice. You need to go for the sexual route always.
What
That's
do you
not
mean
even
sexual?
sexual. That's
That's
just
not
a
even
definition.
sexual. That's a definition.
Hey,
Jeez.
Yeah, but that's more commonly used in that sort
yeah.
of term, though.
Yeah.
So
But still, a lolly is still a, you know.
You're having this
a
argument.
lollipop.
You're really
It's
brave
not
for.
an argument. I literally have heard people before do lolly voices, and they're fully grown people.
Yes.
I found it fun, but now I was wondering, like, wait, do we have somebody new?
Um.
Somebody with actual voice
No.
talent? But no, it was just me hearing bad.
No, it was me, dude.
Oh wow!
God, I heard that so wrong that it sounded like a girl. I was really distracted.
Jesus Christ. Just get your mind out of the
Oh
gutter.
my god! Jesus,
Rock.
that is eerily accurate.
Alright, that sounds like a goblin.
It does.
Hey. So yeah.
Ring a bell.
So sadly, Kaylin won't be joining today because
I got
she
I got
has
that.
stuff, but there's 6.
TLC friend, tatering, laundry, loitering. Oh wait, no. Fuck! I fucked that up.
I think we found the
I'm a
Ashley
friend.
of the group.
What?
Found the Ashley of the group.
Oh boy.
She's off filming. She's
off.
off filming her hit TV show.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh no.
So who wants to spam 404 to get his ass here?
Spam, 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 spammity, 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 spam.
Spamity spam! Wonderful spam! I love that.
Alright.
I love that joke. That's one of my favorite bits.
No.
The
Allow me.
Dun, 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 dun.
and for a moment people thought that this. If you were looking for professional D&D, this is not it. At least for the first few minutes, as people
Wait,
get
he has
it.
7 minutes left. He has
Nah.
7 minutes left. We gotta let him go. Mr. K, stop spamming.
Dude,
Yeah.
come on, it's spam. Spam is
Hey.
fun.
At least I
Yeah,
can.
but you don't overdo it.
I get. At least I can prepare my notes. So that's good.
Finally.
Just finish with the pardon.
Alright.
In the middle of the screen,
Add
it
some
shows that I
structure
finally
to the
am
node.
streaming. Good to know. Yeah.
Add some structure to the node, make it
Good to know. Hi.
Oh jeez, that's very. Oh shit.
Elmo's gonna murder you.
Whips out a shank. Okay, so.
Elmo about to cut a bit.
Elmo would be really, really sad if someone just stabbed you right now. Oh boy, I can't wait to kill a bitch.
Hey, you witch! Come here, Minnie!
Come here, bitch.
I don't know. Maybe I'll swap you up.
I genuinely don't know what the fuck you guys are doing, but
Losing
Your
their
voice
sanity.
cracker. There was sanity in this group?
No, there was illusion of it, but now it's fading away.
We are realizing that any sanity left in this group has long since gone.
There was in total 7 people at the start of the stream. Now there's only 4.
They weren't here for this.
Welcome to our vocal warm-ups, everybody.
Yeah, boy. Here we go.
Yeah,
Some more permission to the
boy.
road.
So everybody who's here right now is on the stream, right?
Mostly?
No.
Maybe?
Who knows?
Because that would mean it's just us.
Well, Vocal Warmer, while we're at it. Die wesentlichen Wesentlichen, hat man denkt, das ist im Wesentlichen
No,
wesentlich.
no, he's speaking German. Run!
Oh no!
Nice.
Bonjour, allô, bonjour.
The funny thing about that sentence just now is the fact that it literally amounts to nothing. Like, saying it is like pretty much writing out 1 minus 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Just doesn't have a purpose.
But it's fun. Come on.
The morning would be no. But the morning would be hard as wood if
Only man,
Okay.
you bastard.
You bastard!
No.
Dude, I
You maniacs!
I cannot
Dude.
wait until I get my own place to just do whatever the fuck I want with my voice. Cause I'll be in the middle
Yeah.
of fuck knows where, even more so than before.
Hey boys, let's be orcs. Orcs, 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 orcs. Come on, it's not hard.
You know, my voice is the sound of a marine. I faced it a lot of lives. Hey, you guys!
So much about the vocal warm up.
Oh boy. Hey.
By the way, hi, but
I'm really considering
Oh,
the idea of
go!
getting you guys an extra payment.
Oh boy.
Porco!
Polo, bitch.
I'm gonna beat your ass when I find you.
See you
Oh,
from over
no!
2,000 feet away. You can't see me.
Man, Rod, I gotta show you something.
Oh boy.
With
Just give me
mind
a second
bullets.
before
Ooh.
it goes up. Before it goes up, I shall show you something beautiful.
It's a picture of him, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's a picture of me.
Ooh.
Rock, you know what the fun fact? This is Omni-Man, and the greatest thing about this is his voice is played by J.K. Simmons.
Hmm.
Yeah. So he really likes picture of Spider-Man.
Okay. So. Since everybody's
Oh.
here, kinda, technically, yes.
And an extra, I'm gonna go and watch from this Twitch.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Finally.
So, and Mr. K out.
Yeah.
Your agony ends here and now.
Oh boy. Being oddly specific. So. Can I get a...
Best little kid voice ever.
Yeah, so. Can I get a head count? Is everybody present except for Kaylee? Because Kaylee has stuff to do.
I guess.
I am. Is Kill right here?
I exist.
Kill
I
right.
want to.
He is dead.
There he is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just for reference, every single thing up to this point it also goes in. I'm not editing anything.
Of course, we're not gonna edit anything. This is a live stream after all.
Oh no,
Not some weird shitty sitcom.
Where's my 70s music?
No, just no.
Insert the things you can't say on public television bit.
Did we just find ourselves in a Guardian of the Galaxy promo?
This was all of Tassad. Little did you know this is just a spin-off of MCU. So
I'm hooked on copyright strikes.
so
Raxus, I have an idea.
oh boy.
We're all in trouble now.
When you put the Discord music bot, do they hear it in the stream?
Yes, always.
Do you want me to make a mini for the bot?
Mini for a bot? No, cause
Gramophone with eyes. With like actual
No,
googly
just
eyes.
make something that looks like Soundwave in his cassette form.
Basically, I was thinking of a gramophone, one that is inactive and floppy, and when it's active, it's just hard and just music notes going out.
Fair enough. But
Nice.
okay, so everybody's here, and then we can discuss other stuff after this session. And I also probably need in the video that I'm gonna post, I probably need to put a timestamp so people would know if anybody even gives a shit. Like, this is where actually the stream starts, because the stream has been on for over 10 minutes now. Not the longest intro that we probably will do in the next few games, but yeah. So
I would say it would be around 30 minutes for the longest.
A longy but a goodie.
maybe an hour just arguing about something that we're getting completely. Okay.
And a bunch of vocal warm-ups.
Oh gosh.
Oh
This is
boy.
all just vocal warm up. It's fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly just. Oh boy, so I can say that everybody's here with any.
Jump.
I am screwing this up badly. Give me a second. Give me a second.
This is good. Let's just get going.
Yeah. So,
This is fine. Everything's fine.
everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't panic. Don't
Please
panic.
Meanwhile, in the
calm.
background, it's just fire going on.
You just
There's
hear.
always fire in the background. We just keep ignoring it.
You know, it's funny. I took my dog out, but now he wants to go out as soon as we're actually going to start.
Of course.
Seems about right.
I am not giving him that chance because he already went out. He has food, he has water, he has everything he needs, and he already had what he needed.
Keep your
So-
dog outside till then.
I'm not keep. No. That is not an. I'm not keeping outside. That is
Okay.
no.
Okay.
He's not a dog to tie outside.
Okay. So, I guess the recap is in order. Welcome to session 16, everybody. And after 12 minutes of intro, I guess everybody needs a summary of what the hell happened. Because I feel everybody needs a reminder of what they all witnessed. As you got teleported to the Flying Fortress of Torin, checked the library at the very top, went to the bottom, ordered some food, observed the surroundings, and gained an interest of this pyromaniac gnome called Tiek Tiek, which he humbly offered his place for all of you to sleep, which was,
A bad choice.
to say the least, as he brought all of you to the fire plane to chill, to watch some fire whales, and just have eternal anxiety if the shielding fails and all of you just submerge into the magma rain. But after the night stay in there, in the morning, or whatever the morning is, in the fire plane, you decided to head back, not staying in that warm, cozy place. Got your breakfast done, and then ventured out into the city. But before that, Elector was given specific orders, a specific task to complete, and yeah, you managed to get teleported back into the Forge Knight city. 404, being a curious little swarm beast, decided to follow Tiek Tiek as he also made landing. And as you all are walking to the mines to try to find Icarus, you just see this large fire elemental just poking his most of his chest and head just through the chimney of one of the generating factories. So, it is early in the morning, about 10 a.m. What would anybody like to do?
Why are we going in the cave? We should be going out in the forest.
To be honest, based on the goal that is currently given to us, that would definitely be
Just ambient.
finding Icarus. It would be obvious to find him in the caves again, but I think it is fine to stay a bit lenient. I don't think they will attack in the middle of the day. And if that happens to be the case, we definitely have a quick way of getting to him. And I'm personally thinking that preparation is definitely a thing to be done. And if I recall correctly, one part of the preparations should be finished either today or relatively soon. Turning
Oh,
Colorado.
yeah. Can we just stand somewhere real quick so Ken can fix that gun?
For that, you will need all the parts from the bag of holding, right?
Yes.
I guess.
I also gotta go pick up me good set of armor that comes with the new job too. So
Heck, you could buy the ammo
myself,
for the gun
I gotta
too.
go get that weapon. So,
I just can't.
anybody want to come with me to? Anybody want to come with me to grab my new weapon?
Would definitely be interested in the results.
Oh, I'm interested too. All right, can't wait.
Can me and Air 404 go explore the forest some more?
Lecter.
Hmm?
Bees.
Actually,
Oh,
about
that-
that, where even is Arrow 404 right now?
Well, Arrow 404, you're basically just seeing from your perspective, every single worker that was nearby just waiting for any source of coal or burning material to go into the furnace are basically running for their lives because the furnace itself is now excruciating immense amounts of heat while Tiek is basically just
Having
caressing.
fun.
No, he's literally caressing the like opening lid to the furnace, tapping it gently.
oh geez.
As you see the whole furnace that holds the elemental is now growing bright orange.
I just imagine that
uh,
scene
Oh,
from
no.
Alien Resurrection with that one guy making lovey faces to the alien.
Yeah.
You mind if we go out to the forest sector?
Rog is in the background,
Um,
shaking his head.
Didn't we agree that both Kilroy and Arrow 44 are not allowed to be together by themselves without an escort?
We did. I mean, right now this comes with another problem. We honestly don't know where Arrow 404 is.
What?
Just look around. Do you see him anywhere?
Do you see the swarm bees, Kilroy? Do you see it? No, you do not.
I'll go look all the gardens.
You do have message, right?
He's somewhere around the flowers. I know that for sure.
In case you find him, message me. After that, we will decide whether you will be allowed to stay together or not. This kind of sounds like one of these. What are they called?
And
Not-
Ken, after you get that gun repaired, can you go buy some mags and ammo for it? I'll give you the gold for it.
I mean, if it's gonna be at the Royal Armory anyway to pick up his armor,
Yeah,
pretty sure they're
I
gonna have
could
any
use some
equipment there.
special rounds of ammo for my gun as well.
Would give Ken 300 gold pieces.
Which is 600.
That is 600 in your town, so.
Oh shit.
Why do you even have this much money?
What? You remember when I got paid? At
This
the
was an
beginning?
above table question. Like, I'm pretty sure we should have like confiscated at least a part of your money by now.
But you didn't.
Hmm.
So,
I'm honestly starting to believe that that was a mistake.
okay, so 404.
Well, hey, that's for him to buy ammo for me and himself with mags for me.
Okay, so 404.
Said bags?
Mags.
Magazines.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So, 404. What would you be doing just looking the furnace getting hotter and hotter to the point that it's a safety hazard to be even close to it?
This unit has seen all that it needs to see, and it just walks away.
Flies away as a bee swarm.
Oh, that's right. I am still a bee swarm.
I just imagine the bees literally just form into pair of legs and just start walking.
In thin air.
Yeah.
Just floating pair of legs. We're out. Peace.
404 saw everything that he could see and left the station.
Now he's going for some flowers.
Okay. So ordered business. So who wants to go where?
I'm gonna stick to rock, and because I want to see what the result of the armor is, or like
Cool.
the weapon.
404, you?
Go look for them.
Okay.
I'm looking for air for a floor.
And Ken, you're gonna go requisition the armor that potentially.
Armor, magazines for the guns, ammunition,
Gotcha.
as well as try and repair or put together the gun that Kilroy wants me to.
Gotcha. And what about you, Kaz? Oh boy.
Yes!
Kaz!
Okay.
Oh boy.
No, we lost
Let's
one.
hope he isn't like.
Okay. So the first order of business, Kilroy and 404 both roll me perception checks to see if you can spot each other as you're looking for each other.
Dirty 20.
Surprisingly enough, Kilroy, it's quite easy to find a large swarm of bees just wandering in a specific direction like a lost child. After a few minutes, you manage to get acquainted back. The duo is back in order.
Yay!
My greetings to Kilrai is sort of like my greetings to Rog. The bees just swarm your face and make a giant beard and mustache.
Now come on!
Okay, so while they are while they are united, Rog and Lector and can somebody ping Cass to wake up? Because I feel like
Cass just wrote a message in TTS voice.
oh boy.
Guys, you better be active. I want to see
Probably
you
just
in
gonna be
action.
wandering about, maybe looking for something to eat.
Okay. Well, technically, you kind of ate, but never mind.
He'd rather stuff his belly.
Roll me a perception check. And for Rog and Lector, so Kilroy goes on his own. Question is, does Lector and Rog give a damn, or would they go?
For Kaz?
No,
for
for
Kilroy.
Kilroy.
Oh, Kilrai. On his
Don't
own.
worry about it.
Yeah, I won't worry about it. I worry too much about it.
I'm gonna send out my drone behind him so he has like a small golf ball size drone following him the entire time. Pretty much just like Navi from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Hey,
And just as annoying.
Hey, listen.
You need to add that.
Oh boy.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
Shh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, after some time, a dozen or so minutes, you manage to come back to the large furnace that is still excruciating a large heat from the inside and the familiar workshop where you put the commission. So, as you both walk in, you see the orc is just hammering away at something that looks like a shield, while there is a large hanging warhammer slash pickaxe thing that is hanging by the wall, and it's about 7 foot tall in all of its glory, and about the actual tooth of the thing in quotation marks is maybe like 4 feet long.
Quite a beast.
Yeah,
Seems she's made a good use out of it.
yeah. And she does not even pay attention to. She didn't even notice the door opening. She's just basically mesmerized by what she's basically shaping. Any
I think
comments?
I think I'm gonna watch that process for a bit. Does she emit this kind of artificer like aura like Savannah does?
But the first thing you notice that she's not using gloves while holding into the metal that she's holding is white hot, but she's holding it in her own bare hands.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, she's just basically turning it and just hammering in and just basically making this large square shield that is maybe 4 feet, like 4 feet by maybe 2.5 feet. Just that's her own intention. So, Kaz, all the innkeeps, all the places where you potentially might food, and any other place in the world are closed. And all of them have.
Martial law.
Yes. You see, there's just a large piece of paper that just reads that the inn is closed because of the martial law and the alcohol was been taken away to the hospital as acquisition from the military. So, as for you, Ken, by this time, going from the engineerings back to the familiar armory, because you would know exactly where to go to get any kind of gear that would be suited for a royal king's guard. So, so how do I say this up? Uh, it is it is basically the city's police station, but also like a actual military camp.
Yeah.
And when you walk in, I just have a question, just out of curiosity. Are you just having the Mark II in the open?
No, it's strapped him. No, not really.
But you have it on your like on yourself, right?
On my person, yeah.
Yeah. As you open the door and walk in, you get like 7 or 6 glares from all sorts of personnel, and the room goes deadly silent. No, every conversation that was happening just goes completely silent.
I stare.
What did you do?
I stare across the room, looking at all the eyes. It's like, well, as y'all were, and just walk up to the counter.
um, the man at the counter just looks at you dumbfounded. Uh, uh,
Yeah.
where did you get that?
It's mine now.
What do
Been
you?
given to me by the king himself.
You without even looking back, you just feel like there's a circle, not the like close circle, but like outer circle forming of people just looking at you, and uh,
I reach into my coat, flash, flash this thing with the royal seal on it. It's like, see, guys, it's all right.
it, he the the man behind the counter literally just snaps the paper out of your hands and looks it through, and then looks it through again, and then like goes against the lamp and just looks through, like, like when people don't know if it's the real thing.
This must be fake.
There's like
Gotta be fake.
there's like half, those shitty lights, like especially in the old buildings
Oh.
where
Lamp
they,
oil?
no, like actual lamps that like emanate that buzzing sound. It's basically
Yeah.
it's basically deafened at this point, and all you can hear is that as everybody just waiting for something to happen as the person inspects the paper, and it kind of puts it back on the counter and kind of pushes it towards you, and then looks
I swiftly take it, put it back into my coat pocket.
and now he just kind of eyes the rest of the people. To your post, scram! And you can see all of them just kind of some of them kind of casually walk in, while some of them, clearly privates and recruits, just kind of bolt and nearly collapse on the floor. Because
Like flashing a light on some cockroaches.
you basically, as you turn around, if you want to turn out, you just see like maybe 20 or so people that were surrounded you, either just out of curiosity or actually having some malicious intent against you, just going back to whatever business they were doing.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. Yeah. So, haphazardly and a bit cautiously, and the clerk clears his throat. So, what do you need?
If you haven't quite noticed, I'm just fresh off from this, getting this promotion, and I seem to be in requirement of some of them armor, you know? I'm also needing certain specialized ammunition for my new rifle here, as well as a couple of magazines for a what was the other kind of weapon again?
Merrick's submachine gun.
Yeah, a Merrick submachine gun with quite a few rounds for it as well.
He kind of writes down in this like a book or a ledger of sorts. You can see he writes already your first and last name because it's written in the. And after half a minute or so, scribbling down. So we do have spare armor for royal guards, and for ammunition you have to pay it for yourself, but we can acquire the ammunition.
Plenty. Plenty of coin.
He kind of nods. Very well. Say the right amount for the ammunition you wish to acquire, and we'll tell you the price you need to pay.
Okay, so what's the ammo capacity for the sub?
For the sub, it's 30 bullets.
It's 30 bullets per magazine.
Yes.
Hold on. Need calculations.
I was thinking 4 mags.
Or
And then
mags, so that's about
120
1200.
bullets.
But I don't know how much of the rapid fire that is. Oh, it's in bursts of 3 too, so.
Actually, it goes up to bursts of 6 per round, so technically you could, at the level 20 fighter, you could literally use the entire magazine in a single turn.
But I'm not the one using it.
True, true.
But you could.
But you
But
could.
technically. No. Alright. I'll have about 1200 rounds.
1200?
Well,
Like,
is it 12? Yeah, 1200.
like 1,200
Oh, no, what?
bullets.
120. No, 120 then, wouldn't
Yes.
it? Yeah, okay. 120 of those.
Uh-huh.
Could have gotten dangerous. Just buried in a whole pile of ammunition.
I will take 35 armor-piercing rounds as well as. Oh gosh, let me check my thing here. As well as 30 incendiary.
He just gives a white whistle when you just mention how many you want. Armor piercing it incendiary. I do hope you know what you're getting at.
Oh, sure do. I'm in for a hell of a fight.
uh,
And I need all the help I can get.
he just kind of nods. That's it? Anything else? No?
Not that I can think of. Unless anybody has any requests that we have that was asked for prior to us splitting up.
That'll be later. Well, I just sent you. So
Okay, so he just begins to write it down, and you just hear. So that will be 120 low caliber, followed by 35 armor piercing and 30 incendiary bullets for the Mark II. As he kind of says that, he kind of eyes it, and there's a bit of a ire in his look. That will total you 232 gold pieces.
232 gold pieces, split that in half.
Just imagine at some point we're gonna get to a place where the coins are double the size of ours and we're gonna have half the money.
Oh gosh.
Ken, do you have the coin?
116, I believe, of gold.
Yes, yes. Do you have that much gold, Ken?
Does he have the regular gold, or does he have our
I
gold?
gave him the stacked, the thicker.
Oh.
The only gold I have.
Ken goes completely silent. He's like, "Oh shit, it's so expensive."
Oh, give me a goddamn. Okay, so that's
It's 116
talk. I've been
gold
talking
of
this whole
the-
time.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I just have it pushed to talk because of outward things, so I've been trying to talk this whole time. God damn it.
That's I've done that
Okay,
before.
so how much?
116 gold.
Yeah,
116. Oh,
the good
okay.
gold. Yeah, the good gold.
Yeah, 116. 300. Okay, yep, I'm gonna pay that. Yep. Just plop the coin there. Sorry, the double amount coin. Say, there you are.
He kind of looks at it and then starts counting, and then looks at you for a moment. How did you acquire this much currency?
I've made a couple new friends. Let's just say that, and they're currently helping all of us, saving all of our bacons from this thing. So, yeah.
Huh. Not casually, he takes the coin pouch with him while keeping an eye contact with you, and then goes behind the counter into another room and closes his door. And you're kind of now left alone, and there's like two other people like in line behind you just waiting.
Okay.
And you can see one of them is just basically a guy who looks like he just went into like a pigsty and just fully dirty, and the other looks like his gun is not in the best shape, to be precise.
You're making them wait now.
Yeah. So,
I think saving the country kind of put a little bit more precedence than that.
hey, bureaucracy overall. Yeah. So, as Ken waits and Rog and Lecter enjoys their work of the orc smith, Kilroy and 404 are finally reunited. What would you like to do?
Let me
Hero
tell you
four.
about my best friend.
Oh,
Can you message Lecter saying that we're together now and seeing if we could go to the forest?
oh God.
This unit only has one form of remote communication.
I
And he
already
waves
know
his hand.
that you guys are back together. I have
He
my
waves
drone
his
like
hand.
above you.
And are there any clouds or is there any clear patch of the sky left other than that floating fortress?
Well, technically, not the way where you are. If you look up, you're maybe like at the edge of where the whole fortress is looming over. Yeah, but you're not exactly in a clear.
Fair enough. This unit does not have long distance communication capacity.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
At that moment, Kira would just feel like a slight bump from the drone, like slightly flowing into his hand. And you will just see the golf ball sized drone like blinking at you.
404 doesn't exactly know what this is, so his eye spot's just kind of looking at it, watching it move. What is this?
On the other side, like I said before, I can constantly see what this drone is doing and hearing. So, Rog,
Yes.
they are back together.
Oh God. Please tell me they're not already planning something.
They seem to be planning to go back outside the walls.
And what would you have to say of the matter?
I mean, I can keep surveillance on them.
Oh boy. Yeah. At least if they do something bad, we'll know.
I guess
Well,
that shall be the solution for now. The golf ball just kind of flows close to Kirai and just plops down on his shoulder. It just refuses to let go, so it's just there now.
Alright then. Terra 4-4, let's go to the forest.
I think I need like a seat belt or something on the shoulder, like a small nest. I think that drone is gonna be there regularly.
I'm still a swarm of bees on your face.
I would be start walking towards the main entrance.
Also, what I should mention, I can cast spells through that drone.
I'm-
So if everything if it goes too wrong, I can shock and
Wait,
grasp
wait.
you through any distance. So this thing is pretty much just detect
404,
shock
you're
collar.
still on my face?
No, on me.
No, he was never on
Oh,
your face. He just
oh,
I'm
compared
on
on
it to you.
Kilrai's face.
Okay, he's on. Phew! Finally.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oh boy.
I just
So-
realized that Tech would really like this fort. Anyway, that's just a thought of mine. To be honest, seeing him in forges like this would actually be kind of dangerous. Although it would be interesting.
Hmm.
I'm just
So-
continuing to watch the work until she's done. Unless it seems like she's gonna take like a few more ages.
Few more ages, eh?
If it looks like it's gonna take more than an hour, I'm just gonna like plop down in one corner of the shop and just read a bit.
Okay. Well. It might take that long, maybe even longer. So. Oh boy. So. Rog, you gonna do anything? Interact? No?
Yeah, actually, I'm going towards my towards the weapons thing. Otherwise, I would actually go and talk to Lictor and say, I really hope that they don't die, but I also hope that, 404 will get away.
I mean, if you really want to, we can try something.
Nah. I think I've worried enough. I really need to stop thinking about them and start thinking about myself. Just
Actually, I have an interesting idea. This could be complicated, but I think it could be an interesting idea. Dungeon Master, would you allow me to use something like minor illusion to portray like a small screen to let others see what's going on inside my drone?
That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one.
I thought the drone was only supposed to be a certain feet before it can't move no more.
That's honestly a good point. How
mean-
far away? Like, you're still inside the city right now, right?
Yes, technically they are. But they're making the way south. And,
In case they reach the city borders, because I honestly have no clue regarding the official distance right now. And because I know there's like a limit to it, and I just completely forgot about that, I'm just gonna say, if they move to the city border, it's just gonna stay like at the city border and like try to watch what's going on from the city border.
Gotcha. So, and I would say roll me an Arcana check, and then roll me a D100. Yeah, this is where finally some good rolls. Let's go.
26.
Oh shit! And roll
And
me
a
a D100.
D100.
Yeah. Okay.
12.
Oh boy.
Like, amazing Arcana check. 12.
What
I
happens?
just imagine that my
Okay.
drone.
So what happens? One of your you know how static TVs are, and they have the white and blue.
Yeah.
One of your eyes, you can choose which one, just begins flicker in and out from red into the white and black, and then in front of you just manifests this orb. and you can see basically a 360 view of the oracle, both of you, or the drone technically, and you can
I'm gonna
hear.
say the right eye is gonna disappear.
Okay. So
I don't know why, but I just imagine that it's gonna look like watching from the border. You just see like the forest line in the distance, and sometimes there's just a random lightning strike, or you hear like a giant explosion.
I love that Killer just basically wants to kill someone, so he's like, yeah. Okay. Ooh. So Kilroy. I mean, Cass, would you do anything? Because you did not find anywhere to actually eat, sadly enough.
We have an infinite food source nearby. Just difficult enough to find it. It's actually pretty close to like real life. The best food sources are literally hiding from you at sometimes.
Okay. So, now comes the question. Kilroy and 404, would you go the same way you once came before, or you literally gonna go some other direction?
Other direction.
Oh boy, which one?
Top right.
Top. Okay, so you make your way towards the top right city gate.
My swarm of bees falls out about an hour out of town.
Okay, so no. Just like
We're going to the gate.
I was just
yeah.
for like a frame of reference.
Half an hour in, you are basically stopped by the gate by guards saying that you cannot go no further because the city is under martial law.
He doesn't care.
I will make my way through there for herbalism.
Make me a
I will go find
persuasion.
herbs.
Make me a persuasion check.
Same excuse every time.
Uh,
Will it work every time, though?
That's gonna be the interesting thing. I just imagine that Rog and Lecter are currently
Well, if
just
you
watching
roll a
the whole thing go
12,
down.
just kind of looks at you. Really? Herb picking at a time like this?
I got my own backup.
He kind of looks at the swarm of the bees who are just buzzing. Like, at this point, would you, like, just cover Kilroy? Would you basically be just like a...
Well,
The bee man.
the bees are moving around on him as like a mobile swarm. So like they started up on his face, now they're like working their way over to his left shoulder and like around the back of his
Oh
neck.
no, they're covering the robot.
Oh boy.
Lecture can't see it.
You know what's the worst?
That's not a honey nozzle.
You know what's the worst part? My Streamlabs crashed, so I couldn't even show any reference pictures. So that's fun.
Probably for the better.
Nevertheless, yeah. So she kind of just looks at you. That looks at the other guard who looks at him. He just kind of sighs because he sees the token that you have. You're a funeral, I guess. And it kind of opens a smaller door for you to pass out. Pass
Time
through.
to go.
So, question is, are you gonna go just north or just follow the path?
Arrow 4 it's which way you want to go from there.
This unit is a bee swarm. Still. You're leading here, buddy.
Locate the
I
form
will go
of,
with the path for now.
You're talking about the mindless automaton and a swarm of bees.
Well, wouldn't the bees be attracted to the flowers so that the whole beard would start shifting towards the nearest patch of flowers.
If the DM will allow me to look for flowers, the
Roll me,
DM will
roll me, roll me
look for
perception.
Just make sure it's not in the city.
Now you're out of the city. So, Ken, 10 or so minutes pass, and the person behind the counter comes back, and he has these nice boxes that are basically thin wooden boxes, and you hear something clang inside of them, and it gives you in total 6 boxes. And the only difference between those boxes is the line. One of them has a light blue line, and the other has this bright red line. As for
Okay.
and also gives you this quite large, but not as large as the other two, of just smaller bullets. They're basically, you know, those old school domino boxes where you just open from the top.
Yeah.
You just basically see 100, 120 of them just stacked neatly. Just
How
like
many armor piercing did I buy? By the way?
35, 35. So, as for the armor, I'll ask you to come upstairs and then take the elevator.
Okay.
And so, and then he just looks to the other person and says, "Next." And he kind of, another person comes in and gives their own worry on why they're covered in shit. So, there is, how to say this? It's a large open area where we're in this room. There are a few open doors that lead into the barracks and into the outside, and there's just there's no elevator here, but there is a staircase that goes up, and I guess you naturally go up, right?
Yep.
So it looks almost like like similar design as, well, like very basic militaristic. A lot of green everywhere. Some good old propaganda posters on the walls, and everything looks out like simple except for there's just an elevator door that are guarded by 2 royal guards, and the elevator door itself is like made of black steel, similar coloration of your rifle, and they kind of look both simultaneously at you. And then one of them just kind of sidesteps and pushes the button for the button to go down. So, after some time, the elevator arrives and it opens up, and one of the guards just says, "Get in."
Okay.
Okay, so you get in and you begin the journey down for about 6 minutes or so. Not because it's slow, but because they're going deep. So, Lecter and Rog, because you were north, I would like Lecter and Rog to roll me a perception check. And I would like 404 and Kilroy to roll me a perception check.
7 on my side.
Dirty 20.
19.
These boots cats, boots cats, boots cats, boots cats.
Okay, okay, everybody rolled. Cool. So, well, shit. Oh. It is a comfortably calm 404 and Kilroy. Because
Like a weather phenomenon.
It feels like the weather is dead. Like there is no wind, there is no um, heat or cold. The plants look barely alive, but not withering. Like something is extremely off, but you don't really comprehend what.
Honestly, quite a bit nicer to just watch this from the inside.
How long have we been out of town?
I would say at this time you passed through the majority of the places where the zone of guns and
So we're
artillery.
far past the safe zone.
I would say like 5 minutes out of the safe zone.
Alright, so it's been about a half hour then. My
You
form reverts back.
Technically, your B form would be at like 50 or so minutes in. Because the
So
Oh,
we
I
got
thought I'd
10
had that
minutes
for a
for
while.
him left.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, I forgot you were at the very beginning. Yeah, no, then technically your B swarm would have faded away maybe a minute into the unsafe zone, if you will. But yeah.
Okay.
And Lector and Rog, you no longer see them. Just you saw the last blank small dots going somewhere in the distance.
I think I'm gonna get like. I guess I'm not gonna be able to move the orb. For now, I'm just sticking close by and like have it on pretty much like a background radio.
Okay.
Have
So
it to the side and like in the meantime, I'm either gonna read or like find a different way to do something. By the way, Rog, how's your project going? Apparently pretty bad.
I feel like Rog is away for a bit.
No, it's fine.
Nevertheless.
Actually, I was mute. Wait, no. I was trying to talk.
Okay.
Your microphone
Well,
betrayed you.
So, I'm actually trying, but I think I'm gonna buy myself a leatherworking book. You know,
Uh.
as one does. On my way back, though. So, right now, weapons. We need to go to the forge.
You technically
I mean,
are at the forge.
We are like standing in front of the fort or like sitting in the
No,
waiting room or whatever.
technically, you went into the workshop and just got into a corner and just started looking at the drone. That's
Oh, that's what happens. Okay, well, well. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the count. I'm going to the counter, and I'm asking the woman.
You see the orc is still working on the shield. You see the hammer is on the wall next to her, and she's just working on the shield.
Okay.
Time to split from the pathway and go into forest.
Hello there. Sir, you mind if I take the hammer now? Once I get the shield, you get the rest. I think we're already good on that.
Does she even answer?
She kind of stops hammering, then looks at it, grabs the shield, and then kind of lifts up against her. And you can see the heat from the shield just kind of makes her sweat a bit more. As you can see, the water just drops her a bit. And then she just kind of puts it down, looks at you, and just not even maintaining the eye contact always, just grabs the hammer from the wall and just yeets it at you.
Dear
I'm
catch.
gonna catch it.
Yeah, she doesn't throw it like at force to basically get you. She basically gives you enough time to basically grab it. Only a senile old man wouldn't grab it. It's basically a
I'm not
softball.
senile yet.
So, oh
You
shit.
tell me more about this hammer.
Are you asking the?
I'm asking you.
You got an hammer. You don't know what the hammer does.
You gotta
asking
find
for the
out
stat-
later when you
I'm
tested
asking.
it.
Okay, because I was gonna ask for the stats so I can actually just write it down right now.
You will see in
If you made an
You'll
item,
find
you
out.
would. If you made the item, you
Alright.
would know the stats. Ask us for. Anyway, so Kilroy and 404, you make your way to the forest. The thing. You see, you're basically at not at the like. You're maybe 30 minutes in from the safe zone, and you're just approaching another tree line of just forest. The main issue about it is that you don't see anything living. You just have this dread of death around you, and there are no ravens, there are no wolves. They're just deathly quiet.
Well, time to inspect the full area to see if there's any dead animals.
Roll me perception. What about you, 404?
Staring,
Okay.
keeping an eye out, sentry mode, sort of.
Roll me perception check.
Killer Eye's here to do the investigation. I'm just here to be here and
Oh.
not get killed.
Oh boy. So, um. Oh boy. So, it is awfully quiet. Too quiet to make it out what the hell is wrong with everything. Is it because of what's happening to the entire area as a whole? Or what? But it's like there's no dead animals, there's nothing. It's like there's not even like actual plants, there's just grass. The
We'll go an hour further away and then check it again.
Can I drop a druid craft into some of the grass and see if I can't like green it up a little bit, or if it's just straight dead?
it is alive, but barely.
It's like something sucking the force out of it.
Eh. So you're gonna go even deeper into the forest.
Hey, we gotta find out where it's coming from.
Oh yeah. Okay. Are you also agreeing to this?
I'm gonna burn a long strider on myself before we go any further, just in case if I gotta go, I can go.
Okay.
Right.
That
You got-
lasts for an hour.
Okay. So, how close are you to each other? That's my question.
5 feet apart.
404?
I
5 feet
mean,
apart?
we're just walk.
No.
Let me get a better picture of the scene here. Are we walking through a dead forest with no
No.
kinds of paths at all?
No. You're basically entered a tree line, and there's a bunch of trees. Basically, indicate that it's a forest. You don't the trees, everything is alive, but barely. Like you would think that like it's basically on death's door. It's not dying yet. It's like keeping a facade that everything is alright, but it isn't.
And there's no paths or anything
No.
like that.
There is no animals, there is no wolves, there's no ravens, there are no actual plants, all of it's just grass.
Yeah, probably try to stay right next to Kilrai. Occasionally, we might get
Like a
10
foot
feet
to
apart
2
as we
foot
go around a
above.
tree or something.
Okay, so.
We're gonna die, by the way.
Oh yes, you basically wrote the death sentence for this. Especially, okay, so.
This Kilrai is gonna read what Kilrai says unless he can hold on to 404.
The funny thing is that I'm currently imagining, when you said there's just grass, I'm just imagining like a really well-kept field of English lawn.
Wow. Imagine that in nature.
Well, I would
is
think
also
Lecter would get the ball thing working again, so he could see.
It is still working, but I'm just watching from like the city border. I cannot go any closer. Like literally, I just sent it in campaign stuff references. In my head, it just looks like this.
Okay, so,
That's
okay,
a golf field.
so,
Yeah.
so, I don't know if Kaz is here, but Elector Rog, you received the hammer pickaxe thing. So, would you like to do anything after you receive it? Because she just continues
know-
back working on the shield.
Hey, Lecter.
Hmm?
Do you think I could know more about the efficiency of this weapon if I let you do identify on it? Wait, you have that, right?
I mean, it would be more efficient. I mean, combat experience is the most effective teacher. But if you want
Yeah, but
quick
I don't
information,
think,
I
I don't
guess.
think we have a training dummy close by, so
Actually,
Can't,
about that, give me a second. Nope, I didn't pick that spell yet. Okay, I guess I can try it. I cannot promise any results though.
oh, it's fine.
And I'm like reaching out with one hand to grab the hammer.
Can he lift it?
No.
That's gonna be the funny moment.
if you let him go.
Grab the hammer.
It's like giving an anvil to somebody.
Yeah.
Here, hold this for a second.
Your spine literally becomes a tree branch as it breaks.
My arm just fucking breaks off. Oh, that was unexpected.
Wait, is that really
like
what
1,000 pounds.
Is that really what happens now?
No.
Okay.
That would be in that one. But there
Are you
wasn't a roll. And
Are you
that
actually
just
gonna
happened.
Are you actually gonna attempt to hold it?
No, I'm just kind of expecting that he hands it to me. Like, if I can't hold it in my hand, it's just gonna be like
Okay.
it plops to the ground.
Are you gonna cast Identify on it?
Yep, it seems that we have a lot of time around here, so
So-
for now, I'm taking my time and doing it as a ritual.
So, the main perks besides being it a normal warhammer is that it has a +2. So basically +2 to attack and damage, and it counts as a magical weapon.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
a warhammer, right?
Yes. Or a war
Warhammer.
pick if you technically a war pick, right? Because it's technically a war pick.
Okay, so
'Cause it
to
has a pick.
hit plus with a +2, that be
Yeah.
that's a +9. That means.
So I would like 404 and Killer to roll me a perception.
Now here's the thing. I want to add in.
Okay.
404 is going to perceive more through trying to listen for anything that's going on around this deadly silent place.
22.
Which gets me perception because of bees.
Okay.
Or gets me an advantage because of bees.
So you can do that, I guess, because the bees are a bit rustled because there's no flowers.
24.
Uh,
We're high up in the perception. Come on.
I figured out how to add +2.
give me a second.
Wait. It added a +2 to the damage.
Yep.
Okay, so +2 is for everything.
Yep, attack and
Attack
roll.
and roll.
Give me a second. Oh, I must-
1d8 plus 6.
One question about that actually. Does it count as a versatile weapon?
It says here versatile is 1d10. I don't know what it means, but it's
Because
there.
if it is a war pick, it's just 1d8. If it is a warhammer, it's
It's a
1d8
Warhammer.
slash 1d10, depending on the use.
Okay, so this is where the fun begins. I do not have my Streamlabs is not working properly, so I cannot put it in frame for some reason. So it's gonna be a bit distorted. But so As you look around to basically try to comprehend why is everything dead. Not dead, but like barely dead. You look at the tree lines and you just see something move and disappear behind a tree and then reappear in another tree a few trees over. A large figure, maybe 8 foot tall, maybe larger, completely made of bloodied tree branch and tree
I
trunk
gotta get this
and
drink to see this.
give me a second. Bloody tree branch and a head of an animal. Give me a second.
Is that a? Oh no!
Do I
Is that the
think
bull
what
man?
it is?
Is it a bull man?
Give me a sec. No,
Okay, guys, you're dead.
Oh my.
it's a lesson.
No!
Oh, you. A
Yeah.
lesson. Holy shit.
Yeah. And I'm sorry for covering half of the players, but this is what you see. Lurking in the woods, eyeing you. So,
GG.
Well, you're screwed.
I
Well,
would
think
I would like both of you to make me a dexterity saving throws.
dexterity saving throw already.
Some way to fight
Question.
this dog.
How far away is this thing?
It was maybe 100 feet away, just through. When it moves, it does not move in the grass. It moves tree from tree, and with each tree passing, it comes closer a few trees ahead of you. It just basically manifests
trees
in and
drive.
out. Yeah, and after it basically disappears. Yeah. So,
Flaming sphere?
are you
Or
gonna?
do wanna
for
piss
my
it off?
dex.
Okay. As you try to act in any way you wanted to before, both of you are restrained of movement as the trees nearby extend their branches and just lock you up in place as this creature comes forward to you. All you can hear is just a cackle. I would like both of you to roll me initiative.
You're so fucking screwed.
I mean,
I wonder-
okay, 404 is not screwed, but Killer Eye definitely. Well, maybe not.
No, they're both restrained.
That
Yeah,
doesn't affect
but,
spellcasting.
But Killer Eye has escaped restraint so many times.
Hmm.
If I can't grab him, nobody should. I'm saying that as a joke.
So, wait, Kilroy, you're 18, right? Then.
I am 3.
Okay, so the creature. Jesus Christ! I wish I could like literally just move it, but no, it doesn't happen. So, the creature moves closer through the trees and comes up to you, Kilroy. With one of its large claws, it rends your chest. Let's see.
Oh gosh.
You guys are so dead.
Ah!
20
I want to see the dice roll.
That's not fun.
You take 23 necrotic damage
Ooh!
as it just basically punctures your chest. As you can see from the other side, the claw just stays there. As you see something is spreading through the claw and just, I don't know, infesting the wound, if you will. You're up,
Fuck out of
Kilroy. You're currently.
Can I move my arms?
No, you're fully restrained.
My hand close to the book.
No, like you're fully restrained.
think this correction might make some enemies.
Yeah, it's a nice correction. I was gonna say a comment on it, but now I'm just too interested in
I'll
how
try
we're
and
gonna
break
survive.
free.
I'm surprised you can't cast yourself on fire.
He hasn't yet.
Light the hoop on fire!
I love the fact that Witcher 3 soundtrack is completely copyright free, so I can play it as much as I want, and it's so good. So,
I just realized there is actually a spell that is setting you on fire. Immolation.
So
And
I
it
can't
is a
cast
pretty
any
powerful
spells?
spell, but dangerous.
Don't you?
I
Hey,
mean,
don't you
technically,
have
restrain
Misty?
doesn't prevent spell casting, but
Don't you have?
No,
your-
you can
your
cast
Misty
spells,
Step,
but-
you jerk.
Then I'll do Scorching Ray. 3rd level.
roll to hit.
Does that mean I have to fully body restrain him so he doesn't, like, run away next time I grab him?
The question is there a next time?
He got a nat 20 though on one of those.
I mean, technically, Misty Step's going to be really hard for anybody to prevent him from using.
Well, Misty
Mhm.
Step, I have to be unrestrained for.
So
Tough
that,
luck then.
so those times I grabbed you, like actually grabbed you, you shouldn't have been able to run away.
Misty Step says
I
nothing
did.
about being restrained or
No,
not.
no, you can use Mrs. Tip and not be restrained. Like you can use it as a restraint. That's basically the thing with Mrs. Step. You just missed out.
So how many hit?
1.
Okay, so that's a critical, so that's...
Roll damage and then double it.
I mean, at least you got one dope. Well,
12 fire damage.
Okay, let me write it down. So. Okay, give me a second. So 12, 24. Ooh. So. 404. Your
And
buddy
is it my
there,
turn?
your buddy there is just impaled with one of the claws, just stuck through this little thingamajig. So, what would you like to do?
I want to do this right, so I need to make sure that I've got this planned out proper. Yeah, this would do this. This should. Oh, but no. Hold on. So I'll just stick with part A. So I only ever have had one item in this game. I assume it would be safe to say that I'm holding the
Yes.
only item that I own.
Yes. You still have the honey glaive.
Okay. Honey
we had
Glaive
home.
is now on fire.
As
And
no, you know what happens? You don't know how to ignite it. You just brush it, and just a bunch of sparks appears, and the whole glaive ignites itself, but it does not burn you.
Light the honey on fire!
and is there any way I can make a melee attack from restrained?
Yes, because your glaive has reach, and you are close enough.
And also,
Stabby.
isn't there a strain like basically just wood tendrils?
Yes.
Light the forest on fire! Okay, I'm done.
Okay, yeah, bad roll. Never mind.
And that's the end of your turn, right?
No, that's just my action.
Okay, and that's bonus action.
Wild shape into an ape, still holding the glaive.
Genius!
Breaking the restraint.
Well,
Russ-
he would be smaller. He would be smaller, so their strength would have.
Significantly smaller.
Yeah.
Not a giant ape, an ape.
Return to monkey.
Monkey.
Monkey!
Dexter's laboratory monkey.
Oh
So-
no, I was
And I
thinking.
technically have
fellow-
multi-attack now.
Multi-attack monkey!
I mean, you used your action.
Oh yeah, my
so-
turn's over. But next round, I get 2.
Now it's
Genius!
Multi-attack
Now-
monkey
now-
with flaming
then-
honey glaive.
Now it's the Lesion's turn. Kilroy, all you hear is
Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang.
as it retracts its talon from your chest cavity, and then with that it just opens widely and tries to slash at your face directly.
Oh yeah, no, forget the monkey. Kill the guy that's restrained.
Misses.
It
Yes.
misses. So,
Wow, he sucks.
as its bonus action, let's see. Okay. Cool. As its bonus action, you see suddenly the eye sockets are black. There's nothing here, but for a moment you see a glint of red as it raises its both talons into the sky as if to appease someone, and you just start hearing distant howls of wolves.
Yo, bitch ass better get out of there.
Oh yeah.
And it's end of his turn.
Bonus action for me. I'm going look towards Area 404, Misty step right behind him, grab the book, and then do Firebolt at him. While
Fireball?
holding on to while holding on to Area 404.
Wait, fireball?
Firebolt
Oh.
while holding the book.
Okay.
I want to add in, I am a monkey, not a horse.
While I'm
Monk.
holding.
yeah.
Chimpanzees are still pretty damn strong.
It
And I
misses.
do have long striders still.
It fucking misses. Yeah. You can see it's even not phased, it's still holding its hands up into the sky into a praise of something. And
Praise Jesus,
Lord Jesus, gotta say
Lord. Get the demi out of me, Lord.
Holy fuck.
Okay, yes, okay. But yeah, it's end of your turn and you miss your shots. So, 404, what would you like to do now having Kilroy basically with a punctured wound?
Monkey smash!
Smash what?
Monkey take flame glaive, monkey stab a smack a smash, angry thing. Make friend
Oh
hurt.
no. So, how far are you moving? Because I'm holding on to you.
Yeah, but I never moved. You didn't. You can't misty step me, can you?
No.
No,
Yeah.
technically,
So
technically he could, because he can take one willing creature with him.
wait.
Oh, Misty steps
Yeah.
away again. just start
they can?
spamming Misty step.
No, I think that's thundering step.
Hmm.
I think
Thundering step can take
It's
a second.
surrounded by
Misty
silver
step cannot
mist.
take
You
another person.
teleport up to 30 feet upon space that you can't see. Doesn't say
And
anything
I was
else.
able
Oh.
to attack the thing last round because I have a reach weapon. So that's all
Okay.
I'm doing.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I
haven't
can't
moved.
move you anyways.
so you're
Can't
gonna
move you anyway.
okay, so you're just gonna chuck, you're not chuck, but like hit it with a spear.
He's gonna poke it
Roll.
again.
roll to hit.
Monkey
Monk.
bolt,
Monkey smack.
Oh, smacking
monkey
this time.
attack.
fire tree.
Oh
Ooh.
boy,
23.
that's a hit. Roll damage. That's not damage.
Yeah, I was supposed to be a 10, not a 20, and the 3d6 comes in from the fire.
Wait, so okay, so
My bad. It's still a 1 for damage, for the weapon damage.
So 15 in total.
Yeah, 15 total damage, 1 slashing, and 14 fire.
okay. So give me a second.
And I smack again. Well, I try to smack again, but with only a 13, I don't think I smack again.
No, you don't. It's not even flinching. It's just basically standing still for a moment.
Actually, that's a question. If it's just standing still, would I get advantage on my attacks?
No.
That's still just a normal attack.
I'm just saying. You specifically said it standing still doing some ritual pose, so.
As it's turn. maybe it's not like a thing like you should fight, but okay. So top. Oh yeah, are you gonna run? Try do anything, or just gonna stand your ground?
Yeah, my turn wasn't over. That was just my bonus, or that was just my attack action. I
Uh-huh.
should still have my bonus action and
Yes.
my movement. Yeah. Monkey, run away!
Without
Monkey,
Kirai?
Monkey grab
I'm
Kilrai
holding him.
and go 20 feet, because he can only go 20 feet if he's carrying a creature.
Hey,
Wait,
that's
wait.
it's
didn't-
farther.
I just realized. Didn't you have Long Strider on?
Yeah.
I know. I
So
can go
that's 10
40
feet.
feet total.
Ah.
But so my base speed is
10
40
feet
right
further
now.
than I can run.
But because I'm carrying a creature, I'm moving at half speed.
Oh boy.
Because you can drag somebody, which is what I'm doing, dragging at half speed. But if he drags me too, then each round we can move, and I don't know what classes he's got. If one of us, oh no, we can use our actions to dash. So he could technically move me 30 feet around, and I could move him another 40 feet around. That's 70 feet of movement between the two of us, literally just hauling each other away.
Okay, so the creature, as its turn, stands still. But you see something from the sky emerges, and you see these dark shadows envelop the creature, basically making it less of a creature, more of a shade of some sort. And you hear in distance wolves howling. Not actually the gurgling of blood that you usually, but an actual wolf running. And they're getting closer. And there is no more turn, so what would you like to do? So,
I'm
that
gonna
was
move 30 feet back with Arrow 404 as a drag, and then
That would use your action
Fire-
as well. So you would only have a bonus action left. Unless you're a rogue with 3rd level or higher.
So, are you gonna bolt out, or are you gonna actually try to fight
no,
this?
I was just gonna do 30 feet of walking speed to pull us further, just for my movement. Use my action still, and that's it.
We only move 15 feet.
Oh, 15. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can only
And
move at
then
half speed.
firebolt again with the book, 120 feet. That's distance.
It does not hit.
What?
It does not hit. Your modifier is too low to hit that. Don't
I didn't
even
roll.
Don't even roll. Your modifier is too low to hit.
And
I'm
nat
saying
20,
this-
you have a 5% chance.
Unless it's an
You can
actual.
certainly try.
How
You
far
got
am I
real-
away from it?
Give me a second to do. So it would be 20, 35 feet. No, actually 40 feet, because yeah, 40 feet. So
Just in case if it starts moving, I'm gonna do a Silicon Snowball Swarm.
okay, and it slows its
Right by 10 feet. Oh wait, hold on. Each creature must make a dex saving throw.
Of what?
12. Otherwise, it takes 3d6 cold damage, and it's a 5-foot radius all around it.
And also it takes a movement speed penalty, right?
5 feet.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
Kilrai, how heavy are you?
Okay.
Oh no.
So
Heavy,
it
around 200.
it automatically fails its dexterity saving throw because it doesn't even move. Okay.
10 freezing damage.
Okay. You don't know what the condition of this creature is. All you know it's basking in shadow, basically a shadowy form. So,
Oh yeah.
404.
Can I assume that he weighs less than 240 pounds?
Yes. Definitely.
Alright, I just pick up Kilrai with my left hand and drag the honeyglaive behind me with my right hand, just lighting everything on fire and run 80 feet my whole round. I'm just monkey run.
Oh, that thing's
Up on
gotta
his
be
two hind
dirty.
legs, just stomping away.
So,
Movement and action to dash. And as long as he weighs less than 240 pounds, with this ape's strength, I can just carry him.
okay. You are away from him. But you
The
still
funny part about that
We still just run.
documentary GIF is that that female actually bonks a male for food. She literally beats the shit out of him.
Okay, so what you all hear as you make your way through the forest is crackles of breaking stuff. As you look behind you, you don't see the creature, you feel it as it's chasing you, even though you don't see any form.
Huh?
And as you make your way out of the forest, bolting as fast as you can, and you look back, all you can see is the majority of the tree line has been trampled. As you see, this creature is now about 30 feet tall.
Would Lecter get the screen back on the...
No, you
I
wouldn't.
cannot see that far. I'm still just
I'd say
on the
roll me
fucking border
roll me a
expecting-
perception. Roll me a perception.
Sure thing.
Rolling that 20.
16.
You just see this large antlers, like in the distance. Like someone's moving them really fast, but you don't know what the hell it is. All you can hear echoing through the decimated tree line and from the plains that you're wandering is a single sentence.
What?
I'm just gonna assume that is some kind of Elvish language.
Oh,
I heard stomach gurgles.
no, he lowered the volume on it when he was saying it. I know what you said, so.
No, I wasn't lowering my volume. I was.
You said it's something else. In some other way for you guys.
Is all I heard.
Elvish language. I'm just gonna assume.
Why
it's
hurt you're
Elvish
next?
language.
No,
Okay.
that's not what it said. But nevertheless, you escaped the encounter. You are profusely bleeding, Kilrai, because you have a hole in your stomach. Well, not a stomach, but chest area. Not the lung, not the. But it's like, yeah. So please roll me 2d8.
Run, monkey,
gosh.
run.
You take 13 necrotic damage as whatever you got tainted by spreads. And you're not feeling too hot to say the very least. So, okay, so let me check a bit. I actually need to remember. So you took 23 on the first.
I'm
then-
on 8 HP right now.
Okay, 8 HP, thanks.
Oh no.
Yeah. And you're just seeing that you're not good. Whatever you got hit by, it is spreading. So, eventually,
Okay.
eventually, you do see um, the familiar, the familiar pair of 404 and Kilroy just running back. But Kilroy is looking really like in real bad condition.
Oh, I haven't put him down yet. I'm still carrying him.
I know, but
He's
he's
ragdolled over the shoulder, like.
so yeah. What with the rest?
No
Oh yeah.
perfect movement.
So while they're coming back with the thing, I guess it's time for Ken. Ken, you're there? Ken.
Kenny, my boy.
Kenny.
Push your thing to talk.
Oh,
Ken Man, my boy.
Ken, man, my boy.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Here, Kenny, Kenny,
I think
Kenny,
it's
Kenny,
pretty
Kenny.
much just a game how many annoying sounds we can make until he comes back. For every viewer that is currently there, just consider this as voice practice in the meantime.
You know, Araxis, how
Uh-huh.
about Kaz? He's here.
I mean, does Kaz want to do anything?
Kaz, it's your chance.
Don't disappoint us.
I feel like Kaz is always busy on Sunday doing something else. Okay, so just gonna put in some wholesome town ambience because I feel like nobody wants to get chased again today. I love the fact that you knew what would potentially hit you, but you're like, nah, I'm gonna go and just test my luck.
I don't know better. I actually don't.
Once they come close to the border again, my golf ball is just gonna descend down there and using. Can I use minor illusion to mimic my voice on the other side? Because I can cast through that thing.
Technically, mirror illusion does not give you ability to speak.
Shit.
It only
Okay,
shows
no then.
yourself.
So no. Yeah.
Using thaumaturgy on the other side to make it loud enough that everybody can hear it.
But yeah.
I do not have thaumaturgy, by the way.
I know.
This would be amazing there.
Yeah, so in that case, technically, Cass, there isn't much of a commotion. Everybody's, like, here's the thing: nobody's really doing anything out of the ordinary. Everybody's kind of staying put to their homes. The streets are almost clear, except for an occasional person who is in a rush to do something specific. Nobody really wants to be outside, especially because the martial law is in full effect. And what happens for a floor? I don't know. Do you just gorilla all the way up to the gate and then you let go, or you still just?
All the way up, and then like ragdoll and Kilroy around, like left and right.
Kilroy, do you wanna like
Fix
off?
Fix it.
Oh boy.
Monkey.
The druid does not know how to fix it.
The druid's a monkey right now.
I know. They kind of look at you and then they like, what the fuck is? Oh, and they open the door as they see you playing this half alive elf. Hi. So yeah, they let you in, and yeah, Kaz, you're feeling extremely bad. Okay, Kaz, roll me a perception to see if you can hear the commotion of the monkey. The silver. I just imagine it's literally a silverback gorilla, just like.
He's making a rowdy mess.
No, you do not hear anything that would resemble a call for aid of monkey. Yeah. But yeah. 404. Would you stay full duration of your wild shape?
Unless I have to. Well, like, I'm thinking. Let me roll something here.
Okay. And Lecter,
Well,
you
this is getting interesting.
yeah, Lecter, you just literally see Kilroy just having like um a monster can energy drink size of a hole in his lower left side of a chest. Just a puncture wound that was made by a talon.
Ugh.
Can I see the little floating orb of lectors, right?
Yes.
Snatched, and then like both hands right into the middle of it, monkey scream.
I should
Okay.
I should remember, Rog, in case you're watching, this is 360-degree view, so we're currently watching as we are being kidnapped by a monkey.
Okay. I just have a question.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you saying that monkey was able to lift an 8-foot tall orc of decently
No,
proportioned body
no,
size?
no. That monkey is currently
I
it
picked up
snatched
Kilroy.
away my what is it called? My drone. The thing we've been watching the whole situation through.
Oh,
And currently we are looking at like we have 360-degree view. I mean, do you know what these things look like? So just imagine we have like a 360-degree view of like the monkey's paws and the face
what
that's
the
staring at
hell?
us.
And no high detail.
Lecter,
Incredibly high
I
detail.
think we should go. I think we need to help them.
I'm gonna have a quick look at the orc smith. How
Okay,
finished does the current
wait, I
project
just
look?
realized. Oh boy, oh shit, okay. um, so you were still in the workshop while this is happening?
Yeah. Apparently.
And as soon
We've
as
been watching from
as soon as 404 started to scream loudly at the drone, you just hear a clanking of tools as you hear the orc stand up quickly and just look at you. What the fuck?
Believe me, we don't know either.
Yeah, no, we're just looking at a monkey screaming, apparently. But I think we should go.
Get out my shop.
I nearly fucking choked on my food. What the fuck?
Well, somebody's almost dying, so we need to go. Don't choke. I grab Lecter and I just get out of the shop.
And I'm just
Let me
like,
go see my
last
friends.
second, we'll be right back. I'm gonna try to
Is that a
make my
threat?
drone. Maybe. I will try to make my drone escape from the monkey's grip so I can get like an aerial view of what is going on,
Or
like
what
where they are right now.
Yeah.
Oh, as soon as the thing tries to escape from my grasp, I just yeet it straight up.
And I'm carrying that. I'm carrying around that orb like in one hand, like a baseball.
Orb. I'm gonna look at that orb and go, "Oh, I'm gonna be sick."
Fuck me.
Let's hope we can locate them using this.
I just hope Gilroy won't croak. He looks really like shit right now.
Okay. So, Kilroy, roll me another d8.
Oh gosh. Ah, unconscious now.
Oh wow, a full 8. Aren't you lucky?
Okay. So, 404, what's your POV of Kilroy literally dying in front of you?
One more time.
What's your POV of literally seeing Kilroy dying in front of you?
POE?
Yeah.
What is that? I don't get the reference.
Perspective of you, basically.
Oh,
or
POV. Okay, sorry. I was I mean, monkey
you
is
not-
monkeying.
Well, you
But
can unmonkey
he
and
sees
spell.
him. That's what we're doing. We're getting to that. Shush. Let me play my character, Rock. So we're monkeying about. We yeet the thing up into the air, and I just imagine like I yeet the orb, and then look over, and Kilroy just falls down to the ground. And Monkey's face goes full like, oh, monkey. They're like, oh. And then I turn back into a robot, and I try to cast healing or cure wounds on him.
As you try to cast Cure Wounds, you see the guards like trying to. They called in something, but you were too busy chimping out. They called a medic, and you see this like, how do I say this? An actual war medic, not a normal medic, but like actual war medic with like a first aid kit. They're trying to look up and attempt to patch up as he collapses. But before he gets the tools, and when you transform back to yourself, his entire body just disintegrates into ash, and the book remains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Kilroy dead?
Well, that's up for the DM
So,
to decide.
Ken, are you there?
I'm here.
Cool. So, give me a second.
Yeah, I always knew it would come back to bite him, but oh god, not at this point.
Oh god, what the hell are we gonna do? I don't want to be the one to have to organize a funeral.
I mean, you wanted to dissect him. You should just be sad that you don't have anything to dissect now.
That's the big problem.
Oh god.
The
Okay.
funeral's like secondary, but the
Also-
dissection is the really big thing.
Also, if you look at the stream, it's now question marks out of HP. So,
Oh.
yeah, Ken, making your way down the elevator takes a bit of while. It's kind of, it's wide enough, but it's like really cold and just damp. Ooh, I got a follower. Thank you.
Somebody dies, you get a follower.
Hey, that's how the deal works. I basically make PC sacrifices and I get my, Anyway, nevertheless, you make
Man.
as you make your way down to the very bottom, clicks, and you hear a bunch of armored soldiers from the other side just come next to the door and just. So, basically, as the door opens, you see 4 heavily armored, with the armor you never seen before, just looking at you. And you're just kind of. They look at you, look at each other, and then just kind of take one step back in each direction and basically let you walk out of the elevator.
All right.
Okay. So,
Wait, is he currently still on the ground?
he's underground still,
Deep
yeah?
underground.
Yeah. Come from underground. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh no.
Yeah.
At least it's not in the diggy diggy hole.
Oh, boy.
There's a big bad
Well, there are dwarves around here.
underground.
So, as you look around to see what it is, it's basically a really underground, deep base of some sort. You not really know what's it for. You just know that it's cold and damp in here. But after getting escorted for the guards for a few minutes or so, you enter this large opening of a room that is basically a large warehouse where you see quite a few of prototypes that the royal guardsmen use that are not exactly to everybody's eyes. You see
God, I would
weaponry
love to
you
be
never
there.
seen before. You see something similar to Marev's submachine gun, but it's in the same coloration as your Mark II rifle. You see all kinds of different armors. You see the light. Like, you see really simple the light that you see in multiple times in ceremonies, and like, um, for easy recon missions, you see the medium ones that usually most of them wear all the times, and then you see the heavy that basically the people who escorted you are wearing. The thing
I
you realize with your passive investigation that the armor that they're wearing emitting sound, meaning that they probably have some sort of power source to keep it moving. So,
oh
as as they kind of escort and just keep a perimeter of you, basically in each corner there's one just standing and waiting for something, and you're just in the middle. This dwarven gentleman comes and he's like maybe in his 50s, 60s, long white hair and this scruffy mustache, and then looks you. Ah, a new recruit for the king. Good, good. What's your name?
Kendall.
Good, good, Kendall. So, heard quite a bit of things about you as he kind of gives like this motion to move, and the soldiers like in sync moves like step by step, and you're just in the middle getting escort somewhere. I heard quite a bit of things about you in the surface. There's quite a ruckus. And I heard you're looking for interesting acquisitions.
Yeah, that would be correct. Because
Mm.
oh,
Hmm. See, I am innovator. I like to innovate things on where I see flaws to make them perfect, as perfection is what we all should strive for. So he kind of um, steps to the side, still speaking, but it's more of a murmur. You don't even know if he's actually saying something to you or he's just murmuring to himself. And then he comes back with this small, not cardboard, like plaque, and on the plaque there's just a bunch of notes. Um, I would assume you're more of an extreme sort. Well, how you like it? Close range, medium range, long range, very, very long range, artillery.
Talking to the guy with the
whatever
1 mile scope.
to get whatever's needed to get the job done is what I always say. I mean, I like to favor the from afar because it's a bit more impersonal, but I could but as the killing command or demands, good at any sort of range.
Mm, I let, let me tell you something. I really hate the pagans that used to roam here. Dirty little bitches that try to act like they own the place. And now look at us as he kind of lifts his hands and basically soaks in the environment that is basically smells of sweat, oil, and gunpowder. As you're just like in this moist, damp warehouse of sorts.
Wonderful.
And I heard that some sort of little shitty bird butterfly of Anatar appeared, and apparently it's the pagans' greatest hope for bringing their usual order. And I hate that kind of order. So I decided to make a bit of experimentation of my own, and I came up with something spectacular.
You don't say.
As he continues to walk, basically he gives you sort of a tour around, but basically he's just following and talking to while walking forward, not even turning back to look at you or acknowledge you. And you see like you majority see crates and barrels with substances or items that you don't really know what they are, either from basic parts to some complex machinery you don't even know what it would do. It's more of a like a vault, if you will, or maybe a madman's workshop. And then he basically goes to another room, like a side room that was inconspicuous, if not for like large sign that just has these large red letters of testing. And you walk in, and there's just this large firing range that basically has just sheets of metal as targets. So,
You cannot imagine how much I want to be there right now.
so you basically
Oh,
are
that
walking. You're
much.
basically from perspective of the room, it's maybe like 300 feet of just length, and maybe like 60 feet of like height. And you're basically walking one of the clear paths into the gun range, and to your left you just see the steel uh, bricks that are basically used for target practice. And you see there's some bullet holes that are pierced through all of them, and there may be few dozen or so, few inches thick. So he makes to the very top, and you see this large, long rifle that you've never seen before. It is maybe 12 foot long and is completely decked out in gadgets and engineering. My pride and joy. So, we've been doing a little bit of testing, and clearly, while and and he kind of looks at it and then taps it, this black cinder will do a lot of damage. I would not even think about bringing it above surface level, but we reverse engineered some interesting revelations. And what we got for you is this. As he basically goes under the rifle and snatches something from it, and then gives it to you. Not gives it, but basically tries to show you off. And you basically see a bullet. But instead of a blue tip or a red tip, it's a black tip. So,
I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was you were gonna say black because it sounds cool.
Yep.
So, what exactly does this do?
I will need it for
it
research purposes.
he just smirks at you, and then basically shoos the guards, and they basically go into a single line and just basically block the exit to go through. And then he kind of ushers you to come closer and just points at the firing range. And as you look for the firing range, you see a single hole that goes to the very end of the firing range. 26 steel plates, 4 inches thick each. Single bullet.
I just stand there in stunned silence.
Fuck
Nevertheless,
armor. That thing's gonna kill everything.
the main detriment to this revelation is you need something like this. It taps the gun that is basically laying there like a single blackened mass. So we couldn't exactly get as much of results, but we did make it more suited for the Mark IIs. Maybe even Mark IIIs. Who knows? Nevertheless, I've been told that you're the most ambitious to the point that you decided to steal a rifle. Uh, 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 uh. Before you say anything, you were part, and you're still part of the same group as far as I know. News go and out, in and out, at random intervals. I don't know the full story, what goes on the surface, but I do know that you were part of it, and still you here with it. So we made 60 of those for you to try them out. Though be cautious, cause they will go far, and you should probably aim in the direction you don't have any beloved ones in a 5-mile radius, just in case.
Just imagine one of these things has enough recoil to literally shatter the rifle.
He gives you he basically says 60, and then he pulls like a crate from under the gun. You don't know how much shit there is under that gun. He just pulls it and opens it and gives you 5 of these bullets.
Okay.
See how they
I
work?
carefully take them.
Yeah. These, you don't know what the. Okay, first thing, you don't know what the fuck are these bullets, but they weigh maybe 3 times as the normal bullets that you have. They're just heavier. You don't know what the hell they are made of.
No idea.
Everything is the same. The casing, the everything. The only difference is there's just a black tip. Just fully black. And it doesn't seem to be metallic, to say the least. So, um, he gives you the bullets, and then just says, "Well, for my own sake of you not tearing yourself apart by shooting one, I'll provide you with one of the suits of heavy power armor that are also experimental, and you should not." And he kind of clutches you, and you just feel this feeble old man's hands gain immense strength. It just grips you closer to his face. And that does not mean you are permitted to leave the city with them. Am I clear?
Yes.
Guys, we are back to finding a way to smuggle something out of the city.
Oh my god. I would be honored to take it for at least a test drive, but I cannot. And we'll give it back to you as soon as we need to do business elsewhere. That is all.
Good, good. And once you come back, and if you're still in one piece, I'll give you your usual standard medium and light recon armor.
Thank you. I will look forward to the day I can give a good testing
Yes, yes, yes.
results for you.
You basically get you say dismissed, and then he orders the guards to basically escort you to the dresser, as he calls it, and then he just stays behind. And the only thing you just hear in the distance, because he doesn't follow you back, you just hear a shh. It's alright, Blacksetter. It's alright. We'll get you up one day. Don't you worry.
I'm pretty
Totally
sure
doesn't
that
sound
man is
creepy.
not meant to be above the surface. Probably for a good reason.
Okay.
So,
All right then.
so. Okay. So, Ken, you're basically are put. How to say this? You are escorted to a room that is a lot more cleaner, right? More sterile. You see medical equipment, you see medical tools, you see quite a bit of blood on the floor. And you just see this charming, maybe in her mid 20s, early 30s, doctor just writing notes and then looks at you. Ah, you're here, good. On the table now.
What?
Undressed and on the table now.
Uh,
Oh,
for,
so we're doing that now.
for a fitting? Is this
Yes.
to make sure that the stuff fits?
Yes. Everything except your underwear. Lose it.
Can I insight check him?
On what?
Want to make sure he's not gay.
I
Oh.
want to make
It's a her. It's a her.
That makes it
Oh,
even
if that's the case.
I was hoping for that kind of turnaround.
Everybody was.
Okay. So you're gonna comply to the nice medi girl?
Sheepishly, but yes, I will comply.
Okay. Good, good.
You gotta at least give the impression that you're not into it.
So
Yeah.
as soon as you lay somewhat I'm almost naked on the table, she just comes in with a syringe and just jabs it into your shoulder.
Feisty stuff.
If you
Interesting.
say if you want to say anything, you can mutter about half a word before you fall unconscious. So
What?
okay. Also, thanks for. I guess people are really into this stuff. Good to know. Good to know. So, okay. We. No boy. So, Lector Rawcast 404. What would you like to do?
Rog and I are currently making our way to Arrow 404 and Kirayan until they are like in hearing
Proximity.
range.
Okay.
And
I
I
have
think
nothing
if
to add at the moment.
Just sad monkey sounds.
Well, I'm a robot again,
Ah.
but
Sad
there's
pee
nothing I can
poops.
do.
Sad pee poops.
I'm sad you don't have access to 5th level spells.
I am. Well, it wouldn't do me any good. I'm a druid. I don't get revivify.
No, it's resurrection.
I don't get that until 9th level, and it's reincarnate.
Oh,
Huh.
reincarnate. Yeah, right. That's one. But yeah,
So-
that's sad.
So-
Is there any piece of Kilroy left?
All you see is ash and like this. There is just a pile of ash, and there's just a book in it. The stuff is, if like there's no clothing, there's no items. There's just a book.
Oh God. Wait, I'm there, right? I'm there now.
Yeah, I would say by this time, as Kaz, would you want to do anything? Cause Kaz, you're just like, I'm wandering around.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have poked it once or twice with the butt of my glaive. Like, you in there, buddy?
Can I just ask a question about that?
Huh.
I know your honey glaive is crystallized, but is it still sticky?
Well, that's why I was
It
using
is.
the butt end. That wouldn't be hopefully so stiff. Like as far as I understood,
no
the blade was made of honey, but the shaft was still made of wood.
Yeah, basically, it's
Ah, okay.
So I'm poking it with the wood stick pit.
Okay.
come on.
Literally,
Somebody
I'm
get-
poking it with a stick. Hey, do something.
Okay. Somebody give me a bag. We're at least gonna gather this ash up.
Once we arrive, that's. I don't think this is meant to look like that.
Lecter, you take the book.
I'm gonna hand you a glass vial.
I don't think it's all gonna. Is it all gonna fit in the glass vial?
Give me a second.
I try to cast mending on Kilrai.
Okay.
For
mean,
context, I'm using
worth a
like
shot.
an Erlenmeyer. 1 second.
You stick one pile of ash to another pile of ash, and you have like a ash globe.
Oh, I think I think those vials would be enough to contain the ashes.
Depends on how much of the ash there is.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need two, but
So
okay,
It's
can
in
I
campaign
get?
stuff references.
Yeah.
okay.
Araxes.
So for sake of comedy or extreme despair, Kaz, you just wander the city. Nobody gives you any acknowledgement. Nobody gives you anything of services, and nobody really likes you because you're just a weird lizard dude just wandering in a human and a dwarf
Oh,
city.
sad.
Yeah, and you just see 404 looking at a pile of ashes as Lector and Rock trying to scoop up into a vial.
What are you doing?
Trying to
Ca-
save what is left.
What's
yeah.
left of what?
Designation nerd has experienced severe structural failure.
Severe structural failure.
I left you alone for an hour.
Okay, to be fair, we left Kilroy alone for I think an hour.
Yes. And now I believe we have another good reason to make sure this never happens again.
Why
Yes.
is he powder?
We would like to know that as well. That's why we're
actually-
collecting him, so we can find out.
Actually, that's a good point. 404. Can you do us a little report as we collect the ashes?
Designation nerd and this unit left the demilitarized zone of this particular city and traveled, I think it was northeast?
Northeast, yeah.
North.
Yeah, north.
Upon traveling for approximately 1 hour, we came across an unknown, possibly organic entity of extreme strength. It dealt devastating blows to Designation Nerd. Upon returning back to the city, he promptly experienced severe structural collapse.
I almost
You
wanna
left the
laugh
city alone.
with Kilroy. That's the issue.
Yeah, we allowed it again, and
This unit was
Speaking from-
technically not alone.
the two
You
of
know
you
what I
left
meant.
alone until my drone wasn't able to follow you anymore.
Well, I can't heal that.
Neither can I.
wait, actually, you know what? Lecter, don't you have some big friends up above that could, you know, cast their powerful magic?
I can certainly try to get in contact.
So okay. So what are you gonna do with the book?
Poke it.
The book moves slightly with a
Oh,
poke of the stick.
Do
Kaz,
something.
Kaz is just gonna let out a like annoyed grunt and then just grab the book.
but Araxis, just was I able to collect all the ash?
Majority, some of it has been whisked into the wind.
Oh god damn it! Well, we don't need all of them.
If he only reappears partially, I guess that's our problem then.
He'll
But
have
I
a
think we
few
can still.
toenails missing. Let's leave.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that we could build them up with some other kinds of meat, right?
Okay. So yeah, you got the book. Cool, grats.
And an Erlenmeyer flask full of Kilroy.
That sweet ash cocaine.
Fuck you.
Query. This unit is not overly familiar with the deaths of most organics, but do organic belongings typically disappear upon the death of the organic?
Depends how they die.
Noted. Processing.
Okay, so
I just love how blunt that was just now. I don't know why it's making me giggle.
the two guardsmen and the medic who were watching this just kind of
Fear.
they put their hats or helmets next to their chest and just look at you. Our condolences.
Well, I mean, he was an idiot, but
True.
Indeed. Still don't understand why the Platinum Seas paid him that much, but I guess that's gonna be a question we can ask him later once he's back alive.
wait a minute. Where's his money?
I guess you're holding it there, pointing towards the Erlenmeyer flask.
Oh, wait a minute. Can gold disappear like that?
Processing.
I mean, from what I've heard before, you can theoretically make anything disappear into nothingness, so I guess you can turn gold
Yeah,
into
but can
ash.
it turn? Can it?
Processing.
It's so not the same thing.
Well,
Okay,
it's
Era,
close
how
to
did?
the thing.
Okay, by what did he get hit? What did it look like?
Araxis, you remember that thing that I asked you about a while ago?
Give me a second. Which one? Give me a second. Oh yeah, you could definitely do that, but there's no sound. Oh wait, no,
Fair.
it's broken. It's broken. You can
Yeah,
have
I was
sound,
at-
but it's not.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
So you see a little panel open up, but not all the way. It fights a little bit. Imagine like just above. I'm sorry, but just above where the nipple is, because it's where it would be in the robot. A panel tries to open up, doesn't quite make it. You hear like a whirring of gears and nothing quite working, and then you hear an audio playback of
Hey.
a weird cackling. It keeps getting louder, and it sounds like it's moving from place to place. And then Kilroy screaming a couple of times, and then a bunch of monkey grunts, and thud, 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 thud.
That answers literally nothing.
You know that it just sounds like a horror book. But
Did he get killed by a gorilla?
Video playback systems malfunctioning. Audio playback only.
is it that little panel that won't open?
Affirmative.
I just kind of bent it back so it basically opens.
It's opening it up.
Here,
There's a
let me help.
shattered. There's a shattered marble-looking thing behind it.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do it, but
Did I just get the ultimate titty twister?
What a way to put it, my boy!
Yeah,
He
we're
ripped out
live
my heart
streaming.
by
We're a
accident.
serious group.
Yes.
Oh yeah, totally serious.
Hey,
Totally.
we're talking about a high school wrestling move here. Come on.
Okay, so
By the way, I should just mention we got another viewer the second you said that.
Of course.
Alright.
I
Welcome to the
apologize.
stream.
Is it just a strength check or just
Yeah,
strength plus?
Strength check. Yes. So, D20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
Just roll a natural 20. I swear to God.
Rips my front panel off.
That'd be a natural.
E swarm attacks.
Okay, you get some bits of ancient dirt that is basically dust.
I blow in it. I
It's
blow
Kelrai's
the hole.
family.
Please make him roll a constitution check.
Yeah. Con save, please.
Serious?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yes.
Wow, I just
Because
wanted to click it.
4. This is a special spawn that you usually stored all of your chemical components that were used to eliminate foes.
Oh yeah, the
Nat
parts of
20!
the alchemist setup that his
Nat 20 on Constitution! Woo!
You look like you just snorted a line of rust. But besides of that, you're fine.
Okay. That was remind me not to do that again.
In the meantime, I'm gonna head like a little bit away from the rest of the group,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try like a lot of messages in like all different directions, messaging the AC units to increase security and armament strength on this side of the border.
The
Okay.
north
And I'm gonna try to contact an acolyte, asking them whether they have somebody in Torrin who is capable of reviving.
None answer. Nothing answers. Too bad you don't have sending. That would be so good.
Yeah, fuck my life, I guess.
Fuck. Shit. Okay, so after collecting the ashes and Rock basically taking a hit of rust, what would you like to do?
It's a nice game.
Yeah, I played it. I played it for 100 hours in like 2 months, so yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, so this is bullshit. What are we gonna do with one of the magic casters turn into a little bottle of ash?
I mean, we can certainly try to find our way back into Torrin. Pretty sure they would be able to help us there. And I have a different idea that may work, but it's along the more risky side.
Does it involve the firing gnome?
I mean, he certainly experienced turning somebody into ash before.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I knew it. But I'd rather not have him become a fire elemental or something like that.
Okay, so
Depends on the use after that.
Oh boy.
ay. Okay, so whew, let's see. So where would you all be heading?
I think I'm gonna make my way back to like the testing area where we first met up with Zen and the others.
Oh, there you want to go. Okay, so you make your way.
Unless anybody else has any other good ideas.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna need a space to start working on my gauntlets again because I really am irritated with. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta go buy a book. Forgot about that.
I mean, why buy one if you can borrow one?
I'm gonna
Okay,
follow
okay.
Lecter, but like while we're walking there, I'm gonna like take a look in
But
Kilroy's book.
I don't think your library of geeks is gonna help me with leatherworking.
Okay, so what you're gonna do, Kaz?
I'm following Lecter, but like on the way there, I'm reading Kilroy's book
Oh boy.
to see if anything's like changed.
Okay, so in the first 2 pages, you see a large creature of tainted bark piercing what appears to be Kilroy, while he's basically restrained by um, roots and branches of the forest.
Oh, great! It became a picture book.
Oh.
And the second page, you see you see the same thing, like the same perspective of piercing, but way behind, like off
More
away.
graphic.
No, way more away. Like like first page looks like it's a close up, and then the second looks like it's far away, and what you see is a silhouette of a dragon watching this unfold. Then in the middle you see the familiar caricature of this large blizzard, and in the end you see the portrait and the name Kilroy, as like always the final pages were. So yeah, the first 2 pages are made of something. The middle is
I'm
the
gonna
same.
point this out to Lecter.
What?
I think that I found out what did this to our boy.
Our boy.
Oh,
A surprisingly accurate rendition of the creature we encountered.
wait. Are you
Does
saying the book knows something we? Oh,
if that
that,
is actually an accurate representation, I'm sure this would be
Well, it's a magic book. It probably looks at magic things.
you know.
relevant to the point.
Oh,
Um,
remember? Hey, do you
would I
remember?
know anything about a creature that looks like this?
Hey guys, don't you remember? The the gnome said that there was a dragon in the book, and look at this page. He looks like he's looking over it.
Hmm.
I think the dragon knows something. Maybe he saved Kilroy. Maybe. Maybe not.
It
Or
doesn't
maybe
really
he's.
look like he's been saved.
Yeah, no, he looks pretty dead.
He looks at the bottle of ashes.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I just imagine like Rock is like, maybe he's alive. Cash is like, nah, he's probably dead. And Rock just has like a line of ash on its like, yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just his legs.
Just his
You
legs
know?
to turn into ash.
I mean, legs are pretty big. Well, not
Well, he
elven
can't
legs.
run from the evil bark creature.
So, am I to assume that everybody's gonna make it the same place where Zena was? You all first met Zena.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna run a few laps so that I'll go meet them over there once I've
Okay.
done buying my book.
Okay. So Ken, your AC it was 26, right? That's no, your your AC is 16, right? Or was 16, right?
Yeah,
And it was with or without shield.
without.
So, as everybody make their way somewhere else in the city, can you wake up all of a sudden uttering the words that you tried to say before you got a conscience, but as you try to move, you just feel
The heck?
you just you see that you're standing up and you see you're in this large suit of armor, similar to the ones that were escorted to you, and you see just
Huh.
the dwarf overlooking you and having
I'm
the
starting to
helmet.
think that this is, just a Warforged armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's just hush, rog, pineapple, if and all that. So, yeah, so he has a helmet that looks similar to the ones that escorting you, and so, how do you feel? And when he says, "How do you feel?" you just suddenly feel all the heaviness vanish as you hear something in your back just start up, and you can freely move in it. You are immensely heavy, but
Can I still feel my arms and legs?
yes.
Okay. Um, I'm a bit confused as why I got knocked out in order to do this, but other than that, I feel okay.
I'd rather spare you the details why we needed to go under. Nevertheless, you got a job to do and an experiment to resolve. So, and he kinda hands you halfway the helmet. Take it and wear it with pride.
I'll reach for the helmet, look on the inside, and just look about it. What does it look like?
It looks. There is a really comfortable cushion. Not cushion, but like a material that would probably be really comfortable, but maybe sweaty because it's quite a lot of fabric in it. And what you see is this black window that's that ha- that has no light coming in or out. Just like this, I would say 2 inches by 6 inches of a black window where your eyes should be. There is no, and it's just a complete blackness. You don't know if it's black glass or something else.
I slowly put it on in dramatic fashion.
Traumatic black. Uh,
But
traumatic
just
or
no,
Just like an
not
Iron Man
slowly put
helmet.
it on, just being all like chilled, like yeah, whatever. This is awesome.
okay.
Armor
So,
comes equipped with a cloak of billowing.
so, oh, perfect. Too bad I cannot do any copyright music because I feel like that would just kill the stream instantly. Um, as you adorn the helmet for a moment, there's just darkness, and then something flickers in front of the screen as you see this a bit worse rendition of what you see with your own eyes. But like you basically imagine like you were watching something at 1080 and now it's dropped to 720. Like the quality is still there, but you see some uh, downgrades, and you see this HUD, this visualization shows you your armor strength, its power capacity, its its damage parts, which currently has none, and what's the weather outside and what time of day it is. It is currently,
The weather outside is frightful.
yes, and and
He's
the time.
literally turning into Iron Man.
So, um, so I'm not gonna even spoil this. I'm gonna spoil this, but I'm gonna say this. Just look at the stream to find out what his AC currently is. So yeah, um, you
Lucky
are
that it's just for a bit.
you are quite powerful to say the least. As you equip it and look down, you see the
Oh,
dwarf
that is
stand
terrifying.
proud and just like, ah, you'll make me proud. I can feel it. Probably.
Huh?
Nevertheless,
Okay.
Go. Wait for the creature. Kill it. Show them pagan bastards what's for. For Norn. And then he kind of walks out.
Well, before he does, I go and do the put my fist on my chest and or on.
Okay. He kind of just nods and walks away. So, you have quite a few things now. Jesus.
You have quite a few things to text me or
Yeah.
to message me when this is all done.
Yeah. You think the Mark II was the pinnacle of Norn engineering? Wait till you see the black cinder.
And it's
Oh,
all non-magical.
yeah.
This
So,
hurts my soul, but makes my brain go boom.
so you're basically getting escorted out. You feel basically
Is it
what
like
you.
the thing in meme?
Hmm?
Is it like the thing in meme?
No. So yeah, you're basically getting escorted out and brought back up the elevator. So, and by this point, um, yeah, Lector, Rog, Kaz, and 404. You make your way back to the place where you first contacted Xana, and yeah, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna assume that this range is a bit better. So again, I'm gonna try to like reach anyone from the platinum seeds.
Anybody? Anybody?
It is not as like traumatic panic.
Okay, so the time has come, and so have I. So, Kilroy, you're there?
Yeah.
So, the poison overtaking you caused you intense pain as you felt your life fade away, and you just felt a sense of warmth come through all your body as you close your eyes for potentially first and final time. And there's just darkness. What would you like to do?
Try and cast Dance Night if I can.
The spell does not succeed. You know the incantations, you know the way, but it does not do anything. So, I would like you to roll me a perception check. A perception check. Give me a second.
Somebody's busy.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, this will suit nicely to the mood. So, for a moment thought you were in the total darkness. Maybe it's your damnation for being such a stupid moron. You don't know. Maybe you did quite a bit of bad stuff that might want some repentance. Maybe it's just your punishment to stay here for eternity. And then you just have this realization that technically you are somewhere, but you're way, way up because you see something below. You see green, faintly green mists below, just lurking and lurking, and you just have a sense that something is beneath the mist, something large, something terrible, perhaps.
Oh boy.
Thalassophobia, welcome. Thank you.
You know what? I think it was a good choice for Mr. K to have his profile pic be green for
Yeah.
this moment.
Yeah, that's kind of good. So, oy, anything you like to do as you observe the mists?
I'll see if I could start walking forward without falling.
You're in the middle of the air as you try to move. You're kind of moving, but you cannot control it. You're basically caught dead in the air. You can move few inches, maybe one direction, another direction, by pulling your entire body, but it doesn't work as you intend.
Oh gosh.
No.
So,
Is there anything up over me? Like just a roof or what?
I'd like you to make me a perception check. Okay. I love that how quickly you typed that down. Like, oh shit, I might lose my character now. Oh no. So, you see as you look up that there is a pair of adamantium colored eyes looking at you. Ferocious ones, draconic ones, but they do not say a word. What would you like to do?
I would say, where am I to them?
Surprisingly brave, my friend.
So, as you say that, few more slits open up in the darkness above you. Now there's about 14 of those eyes. What would you like to do?
I'm going to say, am I deep in the book now?
Is that your actual question?
Yes.
Either he's incredibly stupid or incredibly dedicated. I cannot tell right now.
You know, you'd be surprised. This is not even his first death.
So, all you can hear is the beat of something in the distance. Above and below, something like an echoing heartbeat. But you get no answer as you're stuck here in the middle of fuck knows where. Anything you like to do? Ooh, I gave quite a bit of ambitious choice. Let's see if you give me
Sorry, my parents were just yelling at me.
Okay.
I didn't hear what you said after I said the response.
Oh, um, there's no response from the eyes, but there is just an echoing beat of a heart through everywhere you look at, above and below.
Okay. Might as well go see what's in that mist. Make my way down there.
Okay. So, So, as you make your way towards the mist, inch by inch, the eyes close one by one as you make closer and closer to the mist. And you're maybe like 20 feet, 30 feet, getting closer and closer, reaching. It feels like an eternity. And you're about to reach the mist, pass through the whale, as you just see a snout poking out that looks like just this tiny little snout. And then when you see it open fully, you see it probably could devour anything for about maybe 70 feet in and around you as it just clamps down in you in the center of the maw. So, Lector and Kaz, as you're basically waiting by the shooting range, trying to figure out how to get contact for potential resurrecting Kilroy and getting reinforcements, the book begins to warm up immensely in Kaz's possession to the point that it's burning your clothing.
I'm gonna just like place the like hot potato it, just drop the book on the ground.
Okay. Oh boy. So.
I can't do that. Okay.
Okay. So. With that, the book's middle page opens up, and through it, in a plume of green adamantium flame, yeets out Kilroy, or whatever is left of Kilroy. As you can see, his entire body looks wet and oily. And where 404, where you saw the hole was, it's now fully healed, except there's this greenish scar holding, basically healed it quite poorly. And there's just this nasty green scar in the bottom left of his chest. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Processing.
1 second, Rog, did you actually keep the glass full of Kirai's ashes?
Whoops.
cut.
Do you still currently have the glass full of Kirai's ashes?
Pan,
Yeah. Whoops. Should have given to you.
pan towards Rog, who's basically sniffing the ashes. Like
No.
there's-
No. Wouldn't I be at the bookstore by now?
Roll me investigation to find a bookstore.
If he messes that shit up now. Might start sniffing the ashes just out of frustration.
Wait, what? Perception or investigation?
I would think he would be sniffing it. It's like, damn, you I wanted to kill you.
No. 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 Is it me, or every time I want to do something about the gauntlets, my rolls start getting bad?
What? You were going to look for a book. That's what
Yeah.
you were doing.
The book for leatherworking to help me on my quest towards making these fucking gauntlets.
I love the fact that you probably think that there's like a recipe how to do them properly, like in the book.
Well, how to make gloves properly? That's a start.
Okay, so
I mean, books on leatherworking is not gonna not help me with leatherworking.
yeah, so I so You find the bookstore that is currently closed because of, the martial law.
Great! Just my luck!
Kick in the door. You got my permission. It's to
Blame
acquire
it on
knowledge.
Rog.
Acquiring knowledge has priority.
Yeah.
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. I am not kicking down a door on purpose.
Accidentally running in the door.
I, no.
Sorry, I slipped. I accidentally crushed your door in the process.
With
Anyways,
you, with you
but
included.
no. Okay. Okay. Whew, okay. It's time. I start booking at max speed towards the place where we said that we all meet.
Kilrai is still covered in oily substance, right?
Yes.
For
Kaz
comic
is-
relief.
No,
go
don't light
ahead.
it on fire.
No. The opposite. For comic relief, 404 looks. Greetings, designation nerd. You appear somewhat soiled. Holds out his hand and creates a 30-foot cube of water, and we all are just getting rained on.
Wait, he's back already? How did I miss that?
The fuck, Roy?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it.
Can I
If I can
check
kind
if
of
he's
control the
alive?
creator destroy water a little better, I'm going to kind of focus it over it so he's just sort of being rained on.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh boy, yeah. So, yeah, the blood, the oil, is just oily, and just 30 feet of water doesn't really help much.
Yeah, he doesn't know that. He tried.
Yeah,
I tried.
yeah.
Thank goodness he didn't go with Druidcraft. Great spark.
Efficient way to clean him up.
By fire be purged.
He becomes ash again.
Right, so we got 2 vials full of Kilrai's ashes.
Torture.
This is not torture, this is research.
This is literally the meme. I think today I'll just gonna go into a woods and fight a Lichen. Oh no, I got impaled by a Lichen.
Run away.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least I can do something with these ashes now.
That's actually the question. Are the ashes still there?
Oh, yeah.
So, how much time does it take for me to basically sprint run towards the location?
Full sprint ahead. So, Rog, as you're making your way through back to where you potentially want to meet, you see there's now additional 2 more fire elementals on 2 other chimneys. Yeah.
He's getting active.
What you also see is there are now banners of the Platinum Seas hanged in a few places with acolytes
Oh, they're
standing
working on
on
2nd
guard.
of November.
As you,
Oh,
Oh no!
again with the second.
Yes.
and
My plan actually is coming
I
true.
mean, we do have the means to do it now.
Okay, back to the DM's description, please.
yeah. So, yeah, you basically see people that are basically in Platinum Sea's robes are setting some sort of crystals and defenses on the walls. And you see just teleporting in and out a bunch of mages doing incantations, weaving something in the stone in the air, making magic of some sorts. So, yeah. But basically that's what you notice once you run to the guild halls. And yeah, you're basically at the place where you all decided to meet.
I have several questions.
I just realized I just imagine Kilroy literally is the meme is literally from the meme where the guy falls over and there's just pasta leaking out of his like one of the pockets. Like
I have no context to this, but it sounds really weird. Anyway,
Oh god.
Okay, so holy shit. Did I hope Tick Tick didn't actually just summon more of those.
fire in the
Oh,
hall.
Burn
Higher on the mountain, run, boy, run.
fury, fa la 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 la
Forest
la.
raid.
oh I
Burn
just
city into ashes. Fa la la. Okay, anyways, it's so I'm just here trying to just get to my location while I see all this. Just the fire elementals is what worries me the most.
okay. So give me a second. I'm just gonna post it in the memes if I can. If I can. No. That's
Oh yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, coochie coochie, coochie coochie. Oh yeah.
Sorry for the viewers right now. Our meme culture internally is absolutely amazing.
It's right up
Yeah.
and up.
Quite literally.
Okay. Does it
One of these
But-
days they'll understand the Pearl incident.
No, you were not
No.
supposed to mention that.
We are not talking about the Pearl incident. Okay, anyway. Yeah,
So yeah, you're eventually are regrouped. So congratulations. Hey, you made it.
Wait. What happens once I enter? Do I just see Kilroy right there?
You just see Kilroy covered in oil and water, just looking miserable but alive. You see Lecter panicking, trying to contact everyone he knows.
I'm not panicking.
Okay. First of all, I'm gonna go towards Kilroy, grab him by both his shoulders, and say, you know, even though I kinda hate your guts, I'm glad you're alive.
There you go, Harris.
Also, now I'm gonna slap him across the face.
Yeah,
Valid.
that one. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh no.
Roll for damage. Come on.
No, you don't need
Okay.
to roll to hit. Roll to hit. Cause you will kill him. Cause you have +5 dexterity. He has 1 HP and you have like 5.
So that's strength modifier, right? It's not lethal force. I just want to slap him in the face.
No, you need to make a hit. So basically, strength plus proficiency. Wait, your strength plus strength strength plus proficiency. Come on, dude.
Strength plus proficiency?
Yes.
He has proficiency?
And an arm strike, yes.
Okay, so basically it's the strength modifier and proficiency, or just as proficiency?
Both.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
oh,
fucked.
that's a
This
good
is-
show.
This is basically the opposite of what most DMs want.
I think I hit him.
Kilroy is unconscious once again.
Oh god damn!
Damn it.
I didn't want to knock him out. I actually wanted to yell at him a little bit more and say, "That's why you never go outside without our supervision."
That can be arranged.
I'm gonna.
That can be
Kaz is
arranged.
going
And I
to
reach
sort
down
of
and I heal him.
revel.
He
Both
what?
heal him at the same time, please.
Go, Kaz, go, please. Sorry.
No, both of you at
no.
the same time.
Okay.
Kaz is
I
gonna
want to see
use
him get yelled at.
is gonna use cure wounds, but like also is gonna like just sort of like smack him in the face a bit. Like
It requires
sort of
force
like-
touch. I
yeah,
believe.
I'm gonna like use healing word as I slap him, so it's actually healing him, but it's also still gonna hurt a bit.
Okay, so Lecter, I think the appropriate thing to do right now is everybody have a turn on slapping him for his idiocy.
Okay, because I'm not bloody here.
I can only imagine Ken slapping Kilroy with an iron fist.
Okay, so While
But
you're
in any case,
so
Well,
yeah,
time
I'm
to
gonna.
get close to death many times.
okay, so while you're having this bitch slap conversation, you just hear audible large foot noises as some sort of mechanism coming into the firing range, and you see it's Ken. Not no, you don't see Ken. You just see this large 8-foot thing in this metallic armor and this
Oh,
black
good, he's here.
window
You
for
don't know
eyes.
it's me.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it look kind of similar to the AC units we're used to?
No, it looks
Okay, I'm still lifting a killer eye by as Jack is. Well, I'm still holding him in place upright, and I look at the guy. Can we help you?
Don't you recognize me?
Wait, that voice. There's
So,
only
wait,
one
a
person
robot.
that sounds
I
as similar
come
to me.
out of my backpack and the back. I pull out my hat and put it on top of my helmet.
Oh my God, it's Ken.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, I got a new toy.
The robots are taking over.
Oh
Question.
no, I'm 100% still flesh and blood under here. It's just a nice big old suit of our armor.
I got a question. Do you slap harder? Because we still need you to slap him, but we don't want to kill him.
I don't know. I haven't tried out the strength here.
Slap that tree over there.
Also, would Ken have any idea what happened?
Also, just for
No,
reference, we were
it's like,
currently
what
inside the
hell is
shooting
it?
range.
What
The
hell
only
is-
thing made out of wood is me.
So,
Slap
what
that
is
stone.
what is Kilroy right now? What is going on with him? What does he look?
I'm
Uh,
holding him up.
He basically looks like he just suffered from a hell of a day. Basically, he got
Oh,
impaled, burned alive, came back, got slapped around to death, then came back, and now he's just looking at you like
I
giving
look
up on
him
life.
over. It's like, oi, you look like you haven't had a really good day. Why you finally get on Rog's nerve enough?
I have a pretty good idea of what Kilroy's gonna look like at the end of the set, like at the end of this campaign.
Just like a puddle of flesh.
Well, close, but
Very accurate, Lecter.
I oh, please tell me.
1 second. I actually know what he's gonna look like at the end of the campaign. Give me a second. I'm currently getting the picture.
Oh,
I was,
mean,
I mean,
he's
I was
done
actually
that
gonna go
once.
for this. I was gonna go for this, but that was-
But the urn is better. Funny.
I mean, at least in my picture, he's like mostly
Alive.
yeah. I mean, so far he survived it, which is interesting.
yeah. So you just see Kilroy just is given life at the moment, just passed
Oh.
out.
Oh right, I forgot to yell at him, but he's not conscious.
The yelling will have to wait.
God damn it! I'll have to slap him again later.
That can be arranged. Reach down, cast healing word.
I mean, because to
No.
wake him up.
No, he is awake. He's just not. He's zoned out. He's not even gonna do anything. He's like, eh.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why you don't freaking go alone. 404 doesn't really count now, does it? You got murdered. Now, what will you do next time? Come on, speak up.
I love the fact that you're literally after the aftermath of if you're gonna die, I'm gonna kill you.
So, well, I'm also shaking him. Let's remember this. I am also shaking him as I am screaming at him. First you steal shit, now you almost die again. Now can you please not go in
His head
teams of
just
two?
flies off.
This unit feels like going and gathering herbs.
I
It
would-
starts to turn around.
No!
I would like all of you to make a perception check while you're having this rant.
Oh no, who's looking?
That mean even
You
me.
still need to give me specs.
9. Hooray.
30, 20.
Vector, you did it in the
Because I
wrong
don't know if I get
Oh.
anything.
area.
Okay, doesn't count then. Natural 1.
Oh no!
I just realized
no.
3 of us got 15. Oh wait, no, you just rolled 15.
I have to go.
2 of us got 15.
At least there is a 15. Kilroy
11.
was too busy being shaken.
So,
I'm just oblivious as
you
always.
just see Jimmy, like looking at you in
Oh
the
no, not
doorway
Jimmy.
as you're yelling that you're stealing stuff. And then he kind of just closes the door behind him and just walks away.
Okay.
Hmm.
I
I
have
didn't see shit.
realized I'm. Okay.
You're making it worse for us.
if you know,
404 is
didn't
still
start
walking
the
away,
sh-
by the way.
if you didn't start the shit, I wouldn't be yelling this shit.
404, you're not leaving. Get back here.
Stops mid-step. Pirouettes, comes back.
Okay, so where was I? I keep I say as I keep shaking
Keep
up.
it
All right,
distracted.
and now you only listen to Lecter, and what Lecter says you do, and what Lecter doesn't say you do not do. Is that all right with you, Lecter?
I was trying to get the picture quickly enough, but I'm just like, me?
Yeah.
I guess.
He listens to
wait a
you
minute.
and only you, and if he doesn't do it, I'll slap him.
Why
Harder.
Wait a
only
minute.
him?
Wait a minute. Am I missing something? This guy did he die? Like dead?
About that,
I'm
It
not
turned
actually.
into ash. It was not fun to watch.
Yes, that ash.
Oh,
What?
speaking
Where is
of,
the ash?
I pull the bottle up. You know what? I might as well reunite all his parts. I empty it on his head.
Please wait.
What a fuck-
Okay, I don't have.
Like
I-
half the bottle is enough.
Yeah. Now I just put my hand on the top of the bottle. Just okay. What? Oh, sorry. Half of it's
Wait.
already.
I love
It's
Those-
fine. I'm gonna take the rest, and I'm
Just
gonna
say those
pocket it.
ashes
It's
is
mine now.
Kilroy.
Yeah, like
Those are
literally-
his.
yeah.
Then how the hell is he here now?
He came back.
We would like to know as
Processing.
well.
He got better.
We got better.
That sounded so. I don't know, British. He got better.
She turned me into a newt.
A newt.
But I got better.
I got better.
That's actually a genuine question, by the way.
Well, I'm not gonna say because I'm the DM. You should
Well,
ask
I will
around.
try.
We know,
once I
we
can.
don't.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so,
create the clone myself once I get enough time for it.
So now I'm gonna drop Kilrai so he stands on his own or flops to the ground. I don't care.
I love the fact that you're trying to act the righteous, but you literally are a bully. You just pick them up, scream at them, douse his own ashes on
I
him, and
don't
then
see. I
plug.
don't see him as. a
Well, I mean,
bully
if
right
you're
now.
actually,
It's understandable that he's frustrated.
yeah, I
Let
was gonna
your
say, I
anger
mean,
out.
he did
Let it
just
flow.
die, so there's a bunch of conflicting emotions right now.
I mean, how would you feel if your child did something dangerously stupid but he still survived? You're gonna scold him.
Yeah.
How would you feel if you died and then came back?
I'll be happy, but I'd still be mad that he did
Why
die.
almost die
okay,
again.
Okay. Here's the thing. If your kid loses an arm, you don't scold him and then fucking beat him with his own.
No,
You
no, no.
you literally doused his own ashes on his hair while he's covered in oil. What do you think it's gonna do to that?
Gunpowder? I don't know. But
Light him
no.
up. He's still covered in oil.
But just Kilroy's a grown ass man. Now, a child, you must approach it differently.
I don't know. I think a child only out of malice would house their own ashes. Never mind. Okay, so
We are in another timeline. At this point, the concept of bullying doesn't even exist to that degree.
Yeah, that's true.
good thing Rock pioneered it.
Oh no! Actually, actually, you know what? I was a bigger bully before the party or before I left. You know the story. I told you.
Uh-huh. So,
my notes now say that I officially own half of Kilroy.
In a manner of speaking.
So instead of Lecter, instead of a blood hunter, you're basically an ash sniffer.
Oh!
I literally don't have the nose to do that.
Oh
You guys see the taboo one? That taboo
Activates a small
episode?
internal turbine.
I love
Vacuums it up.
I love the fact that you literally tried to experiment with the ash, potentially gaining sorcerer's powers from it just by like consuming the ash. Like,
Oh no, it's
I'm
going
not
for his
consuming
cloning.
it. I own it. And what I'm gonna do with that is completely up to me. The funny thing is, this
That
specific
feels so
note
weird.
page.
You own half of me.
Yes, like a past version of you, in a pretty compact state. But still, I own half of you.
Severe structural distress.
okay,
Well, I would have flopped on the ground, passed out.
yeah. I feel like that's enough for you.
I have a very horrible idea for a character.
I don't
Like,
Send me a message about it. I want to know.
okay, because this is very awful, but also kind of game breaking if you're going for a noble.
Yeah, just send me. I'll be interesting. It will. It will be
DM,
interesting.
what time is it? Would you say
It is almost noon.
it's almost
Okay.
noon?
You're fucking around precisely the way I wanted to stall. So, yeah. So, you're just kind of chilling in the firing range, awkwardly, not knowing what to do. It's not like you were given an assignment or something like that.
I want to do something very specific. I want to have a look at Ken,
Okay.
specifically his armor.
It doesn't come off. I ain't taking
In that
it
case,
off.
I will have to come awkwardly close, but I won't worry about that. So I'm literally way too close to you.
So, what are you gonna do?
Oh,
I will
was
try
just like,
to like see what this armor is all about. Whether something about the technology can be understood by someone like me.
But Lecter, just what do you think?
Investigation.
Like, just see the core, like the core story in this, and now think it on your own.
23.
Oh boy.
Could be very interesting. The funny thing about this is Kilroy literally becomes that in my Dreamwalker world.
Oh no!
Like, he has 23 clones at home.
Yeah. So,
Oh, but just I mean, it's safe for Kilroy because he's the one who's gonna die the most. I feel it, or be near death the most.
So DM, did you happen to get a message from me?
Give me a second. Oh, Jesus Christ, so many.
Just the last one.
Give me a second.
Also, that message I sent you, Araxis. I'm being serious.
The fuck? How many are you sending me messages?
Let me send you a message as well. I don't really want any context. I just want to annoy you as well. No.
You literally sent me a fucking cover version of Chicken Attack. What the fuck, Rock?
I mean, hey, they have giant chickens. You have a druid. Have a little fun.
I see where this is going, and you can talk to animals.
Yeah, so
That's true. Just see Rog with the chicken. With the power of nature, you're never alone.
I literally imagine, like, at some point you're gonna get the title Chicken Revolutionist, and like you're gonna incite a revolution, pretty much like the French Revolution, but only chickens in the
Okay.
middle of nowhere.
okay, so oh Jesus Christ.
Don't worry about my thing today. It's
Yeah,
something.
no,
It's
no,
an
no.
idea for
4
whenever.
4 4. You can go attempt and try it, see how it goes.
No.
So, okay, so with 23, Lecter, you know that by just looking at this armor from standard procedure, this would be extremely heavy armor to the point that you don't even know if it would be possible to walk in it or even do anything without some sort of magical assistance or any other assistance. But you do also hear something working in the back area.
Rog,
Yeah.
can I require your consent for this? Would it be okay if Rog were to try to lift you up?
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, what?
Can I
You said I'm like 8 feet tall now?
Yes.
Well, he's the same size as me now.
Can I just quickly say
mean-
that I am keeping an eye on Error right now? Like, since
Okay.
he tried to walk away earlier, I'm just like staring at him
That's
basically.
probably a good idea, to be completely honest, but yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't know how I'm gonna lift basically what is a rock.
I've
Valid
seen
point,
you
okay.
chuck a coconut so hard to kill a giant bird. I think you'd do fine.
You know what?
Although
you're
this
right.
raises an interesting question.
Okay. You wanna
How
you
about trying it the other way around?
And remember, I count as one size category larger when carrying
And lifting.
and lifting.
So what's your carrying capacity in total?
Well, my strength is 18, but I am a medium-sized creature, but I count as a large.
Which means double that.
Double, yeah.
So what's the end result? How many pounds can you carry?
Oh, you asking me the math question? I don't know that one.
Give me a second.
In your
working on
case,
it.
it's 20 times whatever your strength number is. Or 30 times, sorry. It's normally 15, but since you're one size category larger, it's double that. So it's 30
30.
times the number of your strength.
540.
You cannot even. Are you gonna try to pick it up whole, or are you gonna pick it up by part?
I'm sorry, wouldn't I have to tear him apart? But
Well,
no,
I mean-
I'm gonna try. Listen, I'm gonna try and lift him, like with all my strength. But I know I'm not gonna be able to.
Roll me a strength roll.
Oh, this is good. I'm gonna pull my back. If I pull it that one, I'm gonna pull my back.
Yeah. Yes, you are. That's what I'm hoping for.
So just strength, right?
Yeah.
No proficiency. Good. Okay. 17.
It doesn't even budge.
Yeah. No. Can't live that.
Interesting
Oh,
result. Now about
sweet!
this.
I don't have to fear about getting chucked.
Actually,
The
hey.
interesting question.
Yeah. Ken, can you lift me?
I don't know, and I don't think I want to try just yet. I'm still
Oh,
working
do it,
out.
do it,
Okay.
how-
do it, do it, do it,
I've,
do it.
Okay.
um,
So, if you're gonna
I wanna
do
know
it,
how it feels.
if you're gonna do
Uh,
it,
if big if.
okay. So
I
what's your
need the specs for this shit.
what's your strength? Nobody told you specs, so I'm just gonna surprise you. How?
Nobody did.
What's your strength
My
modifier?
str-
What's your strength
my s-
modifier?
I'll have a strength of 16, so 3.
Triple it. So
Excuse me.
it is +9 now. Your modifier for strength is +9.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Is he wearing a Hulkbuster?
No.
Give me a second.
No, not a hope buster.
Hulkbuster would be something different.
Woo!
That would
nice.
be like, like more than just 3 times strength.
I mean, if you literally just triple the modifier, that's gonna come out at 420 pounds. So
420. It's like, okay.
Wait a minute. How? If I could remember correctly, what's my weight? What's my weight? Apparently, I think.
No, he picks you up. It's not about weight. It's like
Give
this
him a big old bear
yeah.
hug and just lift him up.
Hey, whoa! No, careful on the hug. I'm still old.
Hey, okay. I slowly and carefully put him back on the ground.
Okay, that was fun, but how far can you throw me?
Don't know. Don't want to find out.
you wanna.
We'll try another day. We'll try another day.
We'll try another day.
So
Oh my god. We
Okay.
could try the Colossus and Wolverine move.
okay. So I'm just gonna say this now.
And I'm
right?
gonna
No,
have
I'll
to
try
go
it with
for it at some
I'll try it with Alia.
Okay, so, I'm just gonna say this. Just one of the perks of the power armor, it basically triples your Constitution and Strength modifiers.
So he's literally wearing
now I get
Fallout
plus
armor right there.
6 in Constitution.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to calculate the
Certainly
hit
interesting
points
result.
then, right?
No, you don't know how
No.
much hit points it has. It does not regenerate. It's a ooh, it's like yes.
Oh, but add some regenerative magic and
Yeah.
Magic and technology have interesting interactions. Let's hope it actually does work.
that's actually magic and technology. That is just so overpowered.
That's the reason this group is absolutely batshit insane.
Yes, I know.
And I love it.
And this literally is the first island. This is the tutorial. You don't comprehend what the fuck I'm gonna throw at you.
We're gonna see.
I am so excited for it.
Speaking of batshit crazy, DM, can I do the thing?
Yes, you can try it.
Oh
Oh
no,
my
no, no.
What
I
are you
still have an
doing?
eye on him.
Yeah, you're seeing 404. He's been looking. He's walked up to Ken's armor and he's been looking at it rather intently. And occasionally he glances around and looks at some of the other pieces of technology around, and he goes back to looking at the armor. And then, have you ever seen a kid who's about to put his finger in an electrical socket, but you know they shouldn't do it?
Oh
404
no!
reaches up and touches a power line.
They're exposed ones?
There.
Oh,
Let's just say this. There is actually a like an actual power socket if you really want to be specific. Like you can literally be.
is it behind?
No, it's no. It's like no. Like
Okay.
there is a place to power the armor, but there's also like sockets, like electrical sockets in the room of the firing range if you really want to be the kid.
No.
Yeah, I think 404 is going to be the kid.
Okay, so roll me 4d100s. I want to see how the outcome will be. Also, your Constitution saving throw.
I swear, if you break this armor already.
Oh no, I didn't touch your armor. I touched a socket in the armory.
Yeah, in the firing range.
We're
Oh,
going
an
to have
actual
two
electrical
player
out.
deaths in one game.
Why? Well, at least he's technically not alive overdrive already, so
Okay.
I guess we
Okay.
salvage him.
So, do you have a list of modules that you wanna reignite 404?
What?
At this instance, his sole focus is memory recovery and personal reconstruction. He's using this as an overdrive.
Okay. So, I have a
Electric
question. I
bees.
have a question about the data. Are you trying to... Do you know what kind of data you're getting, or are you trying to get me to tell you what kind of data you're getting? Do you have something prepared for this?
I have some. I have an idea for what I would wake up as. Yes, I have an idea for something.
Okay, so
Kind of scared that it's gonna be like an isekai identity shift.
Isekai. Okay, no. Um, so with the touching of the power line, all of you think he's gonna go sporadically like a child just getting electrocuted, but he's just standing there, just a, a finger up the socket. You see the flashing electrical, and for a moment, the green eye on 404 turns blue and purplish.
Seems
So
we definitely have similar
You hear
identity.
you hear 404 begin to speak. Beginning overdrive. Beginning fast memory recovery. Beginning alpha command level data routines.
So you get in total 6 recovered memories. Three of them are locked because of you need higher access, and 3 of them are public.
I'm so gonna permanently attach you to a power line until you find everything.
Let me pull up my lists here.
So yeah. It's
You're
up
I
to
can either read the ones that we find, or I can post them up and you guys can read them, assuming that I read them in my voice. Your
So
call.
basically the locked ones are the ones that I created, the public ones are the ones that you have.
Yep, that's basically all of them so far.
Yeah. So, and for your personality, I would like you to roll me a d4. And you need to give me 4... No, actually, you need to give me 3 personality traits, but one of them is bees. Already, as a first.
Your personality trait is bees.
Oh, you don't know half the thing. He's just...
How are you feeling today?
I'm gonna
pretty
throw
bees,
one.
you know?
I'm gonna throw one in here that's gonna be a
I'm-
bit of a.
I'm actually worried because imagine if all the personality traits he gains, so like as a long term, like bees. That's gonna be worrisome.
Bees?
Dylan?
Bees.
I am bees now.
Do you like jazz? Smooth jazz?
No, I like bees.
You
Mel-
like jazz, you like jazz, you like jazz, I like it.
Literally like the space core from Portal.
Okay, so...
Bees, bees,
Space.
I like bees, bees.
Oh,
Space.
okay. So the first one was bees. Shit.
Fair.
You get the second trait called bees.
Additional bees.
Let's see what this brings to the table.
I cannot believe
Oh no,
my
he
eyes.
has the second bees.
Oh boy.
Infamous
Bees to
second
bees.
Oh
So-
no.
So now your
Once he hit the third, Armageddon
Um,
strikes.
404? 404? Your green eye color has now a slight purplish tinge to it.
Do I have to fucking modify the thing now?
No?
Well, yeah.
The
Is that
DM
permanent?
says no.
Is that permanent?
You don't know yet. You just see it.
No. I have to know, because if that's permanent, I have to change the thing. Remember,
Well,
that's the thing
you
we
gotta wait until he says it. So
Yeah.
said.
You don't know. You don't know
We'll
what it
find
is.
out over the next day.
So yeah, it is just has this like the center is still green, but the rims of the marble in the middle it's just getting purplish.
Oh boy.
Similar like how we have white irises and we have red when it's bloodshot. Similar to 404. So
Oh boy.
and I already went under change with the green mark.
By the end of the campaign, nobody is gonna look like what they started as.
yes.
You know, that's what I kind of expect, because the doy. But
To be
I'm
honest, I really hope my Dreamwalker is at least consistent for Rog and myself. Like
Okay.
we get pretty interesting head modifications.
Okay, so it is noon. You just saw 404 stick a finger into a socket, getting electrocuted, and then acquiring the second bees. So, it's been 3.5 hours. Do you want to continue the session, or is it good enough to
Holy fuck! I think it's good enough to stop. I definitely have to read something.
stop? Cool.
okay, because I was gonna say we didn't even take a break this time,
Yeah. Oh boy.
and we had consistently just about average 8 people watching. So, guys who are here or women who are here, thank you for watching. Your
Yeah.
support is well appreciated.
I wonder how many of them are us, because there's
Half. I'd say
Okay,
half.
well, I mean,
Well, there's one more now.
Yeah.
I am.
At
They're
least.
they're arriving at the end.
And Kalia is not here right now, so.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh boy, she's gonna come back and say, "What the heck did you guys get up to?"
She's
Kalia's curse. She missed the
Kaylee is
best part.
cursed. Kaylee is cursed. That's never gonna change. I think
No.
that's the sad part.
One of these days, we gotta hold back and do the boring one without her there, and then,
Yeah,
and then when she gets here, just like, "Oh shoot, it's hitting the fan."
We gotta force it just for
Okay.
Kalia, because
Okay.
I feel
Well, not
Yeah.
force it. Hopefully, it breaks this chain.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say the late game part of the campaign is basically every single one of you will feel the same rush as Ken felt when he went through the portal. You're just not gonna have a good time with me.
Oh, we're gonna have a good time right now.
Oh,
we
I
have it right
enjoyed
now,
that.
and
I
it's
do
gonna
not.
get
I
even
stand
better.
by. I do not regret doing that.
In any
It made
case,
for good. What the heck moment.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Okay.
That's all, folks.
You have 5 seconds to say anything you wanna.
That's